Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Welcome to the show. Folks, it is Saturday, and I want to discuss a theory that I have. Just a theory. I have no solid proof, okay? Sean P. Diddy Combs' hotel video was planted to change the narrative. You have all seen the video. Ooh, oh my God, he's canceled. Well, he's been canceled. He's been canceled. Diddy, I don't fuck with the nigga. And he and I were cool. But that type of toxic masculinity, out of here, okay? Now, let's talk about the video that we saw, okay, and where it came from, and my theory with regards to it being planted. Cassie already spoke about this video in her complaint, her initial complaint, and she said Diddy paid for the video. $50K. He purchased it from the hotel. So the video, or the knowledge of the video, was already out there. Who would then have the incentive to go behind, and get that video and to use it for his or her benefit? And who would it benefit to drop it at a certain time? Now, people love conspiracies, black, white, Asian, Hispanic. People love conspiracies because a conspiracy allows you not to do so much deep searching. Stay with me for a second. Stay with me. Okay, also, your major news media platforms throughout history, by way of research, they do not drop stories on a Friday. They do it on a Monday so that it can pick up traction throughout the work week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on and so forth. But who would it benefit to have that put out on a Friday to possibly kill another story? I'm not going to say the person's name just yet, but I want you to entertain the bullshit with me. And this is not a stab. This is not said from a place of malice. It would benefit someone who we were talking about here on the Star Report. And my last stream, what I think was the lawyer for the girl suing academics left $100 donation at the top of the live chat. Now, whether that was Tyrone Blackburn or not, I don't know. I didn't even go to see. I didn't verify. But someone sent in a $100 donation, okay, toward the end of the show. Let me just read it to you. I had it on the screen. It says, Tyrone Blackburn, amen. You are brilliant, Star. Thank you, sir. If that was Tyrone Blackburn, Esquire, so you can reach out to me if you like. Not that I'm going to, say anything to kick the back end of academics, but in my opinion, planting this story with CNN on a Friday could be a brilliant move by DJ Academics to kill the story of him being sued for rape. Now, in case you missed that show, let me just go back a little bit because I laid out a plausible theory with regards to the New Jersey State Police that can come in and arrest academics. He was telling us that the police gave him a guarantee he won't be arrested. No, that's cap. And when I explained to you and showed you where to go to Google that the police in New Jersey and the state police legally can lie to you, it made sense to me that he would then come back on a Friday, pow, drop the video. He may have even paid $150K for it. Supposedly, again, according to according to Cassie, Diddy paid 50 racks. And Ak has been telling us he's one of the top three. Yes, in the world of media, top three. I'm the big kahuna. Now, you may say something different. Someone else leaked it. Okay, well, who would it benefit to put that video out to make everybody say, oh, my God, oh, Lord Jesus, oh, get him out of here. Again, he's already out of here. Revolt TV released a statement separating themselves from that nigga. Damn. After all of the careers and jobs he gave out at Revolt TV. Damn, Revolt is releasing a statement. Also, folks, the Los Angeles police in the particular area where that assault occurred, that's not no fucking alleged assault, they've released a statement saying it's too late to charge him. So now it would benefit the feds, to release the video, but the feds don't usually work like that. They're not interested in public perception. If they got you, they got you. If they're working together with Homeland Security and they raid your homes, they've pretty much got what they need. And they're just sitting back watching everything fall into place. They play chess, not checkers. So now you can call in, chime in. It's Saturday night. Give me your thoughts. And I would like to know if there's any chat niggas in that live chat. Usually there is a couple of people from academics camp. Did academics go live for 6 hours? The evening of the Diddy video being released. That's what I was told. 6 hours. Talk about a nigga trying to change a narrative. Big Ack, I see you. Okay. All right. Also, guys, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I watched it yesterday. I took my time. I know this franchise very, very well, and I enjoyed this film, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. At first, I said, "What is this, man?" Yeah, I guess that's the older man in me, And the dialogue of the first installments, throughout the 70s, it was great dialogue. So now they rely more on, special effects and things of that nature. So I get it. But this particular film went into detail with regards to a chimpanzee named Noah. And the story, the plot is many generations after Caesar's death. Caesar was the lawgiver with regards to the apes and their rise and so on and so forth. I enjoyed the film. I took my time yesterday. In case you don't know, in case you care, Fridays I usually power down. I don't do shows on Friday night unless we're just going to turn up and get stupid. And last night was not a night to turn up and get stupid. When that really horrific video came out, it was horrific. But at the same time, let me say this, and this is not meant to diminish the importance of the Cassie beating. I do believe that Sean Combs, a.k.a. Diddy, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, is a serial beater. For those of you who know, the difference between a beater, a serial beater, Cassie assumed the position quickly when he started kicking her and then throwing the vase at her. She covered up. She said nothing. Well, there was no audio in that particular video, but there was another video, if you saw, at some hotel, I think it was Miami, where she was under a blanket. She said nothing. She assumed the position because she knew in her mind he's a serial beater, been doing that type of shit. And when you talk back or buck up, things like that, it triggers them more and more. Cassie said nothing. So I've seen some of you females trying to say, yeah, I've been through that. Well, no, if you close your mouth, then no, you haven't been through what she has been through. And I have no proof, but I think she has been a victim of serial beating for many years in their relationship. Some of you run your fucking mouth. You want to fight back, motherfucker, and you consider that to be love. No, Cassie was the victim of serial beating, and I saw one or two rappers apologizing to Cassie. I also want to talk about this evening. Hold on a second. And this is something that I'm very familiar with in terms of making claims, legal drafts, and things like that. With regards to Diddy, I think a lot of the people around him should be sued. Diddy, his actions over the decades, he was supported by an atmosphere of acceptance. And many of you are right to think that the music industry is demonic. Yes, most of those people are demons. The ones, especially the ones who walk around with a crucifix, a goddamn Jesus piece. Those are the ones. They don't know nothing about the goddamn Bible, the Quran, the Hadith, the Torah, the Talmud. They know nothing. And they wear that Jesus piece to pump fake. Those are the ones, the worst ones. Oh, and has T.D. Jakes spoken out yet? Bishop Jakes. Let me write that down. Has he denounced the video, huh? I'm sure the feds have him, on video at one of Diddy's, or maybe a few of Diddy's parties, but I don't know the details. So, yes, those people are demonic. I truly believe Diddy is a worshiper of Satan. I'll even go there. The nigga worships Satan. He's probably got a copy of the Satanic Bible from either 1969 or 1968 by Anton LaVey. Okay, let's get to the show this evening. That's my story. That's my show. Pardon me. I had a wonderful day. Yesterday and today. I'll get to that later. And can anyone confirm if indeed that was the lawyer who was in my live chat on the last show, who left that $100 donation, if that was indeed the lawyer of the female who is suing Livingston Allen, a.k.a. DJ Academics, all right? All right, let's get to the phone lines. I want to talk about this. It's Saturday, all right? Good evening. We're discussing this theory about Diddy and the hotel video being planted at CNN. Are you there? 832.
What up, Star? Gangsta Love.
Hey, man, good to hear from you on a Saturday. What's cracking, homie?
Man, not a whole lot. I wanted to chime in on that Puff Daddy video. So I know you're sticking to a certain topic, but you're saying, what was the question as far as the video being released to do what now?
I'm saying that it was planted on a Friday. Usually your major news media platforms don't release stories on Fridays. It doesn't serve the purpose, and especially in today's day and time, they want traction, they want clicks, they want views. Monday would have been a much better day, and traditionally that's what they do. So I'm saying it was planted at CNN by someone who's a big media figure. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. So it might have been planted, but the fact of that is real. And like when I seen the video, Star, mm-hmm. I'm not even an emotional dude, but like that kind of, it put a really odd feeling in me because I have two daughters.
Okay.
And I said to myself, I pray to God that a nigga never do no stuff like that to my daughter, because I'm going to come out of retirement and put on the blue chucks. Mm-hmm. And I probably won't even wait in the bushes for him. I'm going to just go get him. So I think if CNN did plant that tape, they basically did it because at some point he's going to have to come to judgment. And they're already, quote, I wouldn't say tainting the opinion of what his perception is, but they're basically putting it out there that he is the monster that he really is, because anybody who has a daughter, a mother, or a woman that they love, and you said it perfect, that wasn't the first time that he put his hands on her. Like you could tell, like when he like the way he kicked her, that's the way I would kick a leprechaun. You know what I'm saying? Like he tried to kick that girl for real. Like he could have killed her.
Well, let me jump in for a second, Gangsta of Love. Yes, you're a father, and how old are your daughters, respectfully?
So I got a daughter that is 19, and I got a 2-year-old.
Okay. What you're saying sounds hot. You would crash out. We don't know. I mean, a lot of guys talk, yo, you touch mine, I'm gonna air out the 9. That sounds hot. But now let's go back for a second with regards to CNN putting this out. You're a black man, yes?
FBA.
Okay. You have no power. FBA has no power. ADOS has no power. Caribbean blacks in America, you have no power. CNN putting out that video to the quote-unquote black diaspora, that doesn't benefit them. You have no power. Let's keep it real. So who would it benefit to get that video put out? I'm not saying you have to agree with me with regards to DJ Academics, but who would it benefit? Let's go back to that, because we don't know whether you would crash out or not. Who would it benefit? That's my question tonight.
It benefits the jury at some point when they're going to bring him to trial. Because I'm thinking, and then I got a question for you. So they're saying that the tape is old and they can't prosecute him on him beating her up. But isn't that, I mean, if she's leaving, wasn't he kidnapping her? He took her back against his will. Is there statutory, what do you call it, limitations on kidnapping? Because he basically kept her at her will.
A statement was already released by the LA County Police. They will not be pursuing any criminal charges. That's the end of that. Anything else you want to mention, man? Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. That's my showrunner.
Nah, that's it, Star. I don't know much about the Planet of the Apes.
Good to talk to you, man. Salute.
All right, peace.
Yes, sir. Okay. It's my guy, Gangs of Love. Who would it benefit to get that video into the into the eyes of the public? Salute to Joe Budden. Joe Budden is the best of the best right now. I stand on that. I've been saying that for quite some time. Joe Budden, he and his team, the Joe Budden Network, they touched on this for 4 minutes, according to my research, unless you tell me different. The video was released by way of CNN when Joe Budden and his team were recording their podcast. And because it came out at that particular time, I guess one of his producers or one of his co-hosts, and salute to his team because they have laptops, and when they're talking, they don't just shoot from the fucking hip. Someone said, hey, man, this just came out. And Joe touched on it, but then decided to edit that part out. So he will readdress this. But think about who would want that released. This may be a reach. During or after Joe Budden, the voice of the culture, is doing something else. Who would do such a thing? Troll babies, I need a confirmation that academics went live for 6 hours when this goddamn video came out, huh? Diddy's not going to be arrested. Yes, I'll say it in case you can't say it, or those of you out there in the world of media. Diddy's a piece of shit. Total piece of shit. Let's get back to the phone lines here. Area code 650. Good evening. Are you up to speed? Yes, you saw the video. You saw it. Are you there? 650. In 5.
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Yes, good evening. Good
Hello.
evening. Yes. Hi.
Good evening.
Hey, baby.
Yes, I saw the video.
Okay.
Hey, baby.
Okay.
I met you from Connecticut. But anyway, yes, I saw the video.
Can you come closer to the phone? Turn down whatever you got going on in the background, baby. I want to hear you. It's Saturday night.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, fantastic.
It's cracking, baby.
I saw the video, and of course, we knew that it was out of the statute of limitations, but I think it was released to show the public just who he is and to end him forever as far as ever being able to do any public,
Okay.
redemption. But I heard that he's coming out with an apology and he's going to be going to rehab and to seek public sympathy. I don't know how true that is. Have you heard about that? They said it's supposed to be released tomorrow on his IG.
Right. Baby, we don't care about none of that. We want the messy tea. Yes? Come on. We don't give a fuck about a nigga saying sorry. Nigga, I saw you kick and stomp on that girl. Fuck out of here with your apology. Come on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I hope that when he does come live, that's exactly what we will spam in the comments, if the comments are not disabled. But I love your show, and I'm glad that you're covering.
Stay with me. Stay with me. Can I ask what age group are you from? You don't have to say exactly your age, but what age group?
Oh, no, I don't mind telling my age. I turned 40.
Okay. Seasoned coochie, yes? Seasoned.
Well, I'm 40, but the vagina is 19.
Okay.
Let's keep it cute.
Gotcha. Might you be from the hood? From the hood?
No, I'm actually from Westport, Connecticut.
Okay. Well, most people in the hood sadly have seen beatings far worse than Cassie, I've seen females get two-pieced, thrown down the stairs, kicked in the ribs, sucker punch, and all types of shit. But here we have. Hang on. I'm maybe speaking. I'll go back to you. But now we see this, and we see a woman who lay there, and from what I could see, didn't fight back, didn't say nothing. She knew what it was. Don't push his buttons. Is it fair to say she was conditioned within that relationship to take that type of abuse and just let the nigga do what he does? If you're from the hood, you've seen shit like that. But go ahead.
Yes, I believe that she had gotten used to taking the beatings and him sending her on luxury vacations and buying her luxury gifts. And she just laid there. What was she going to do? She was used to it. This was not his first time beating her. That was obvious. But I was shocked and horrified by him kicking her, dragging her, throwing the glass vase. It was horrifying. I think he should save the apology tour and just go to jail.
Let me also say this, because you're female. Let's give Cassie some fucking credit. She was trying to leave barefoot. So never mind all that. Yo, why didn't she just leave? She tried. And that probably wasn't the first time, right or wrong. She's walking up the hotel.
No, that wasn't the first. That wasn't the first time.
Barefoot. Come on.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Okay. Go ahead and finish up. I don't want to steer the conversation. I mean, I have my thoughts, but go ahead and finish up, babe. What do you think about the video, or did you see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
No, I didn't see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Okay. All right. I thank you for your call, darling. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye now. Okay.
Blessings.
Cassie tried to leave, so let's not play that game. Yo, why now? She told you. She told you about that video in the hotel a long time ago. And folks, feel free to call in and go in on people that used to work with Diddy. Any type of, I saw his former assistant. She's up on some goddamn news platform talking about she didn't see nothing. Bitch, we want to subpoena your phone to find out what you've seen or what you've tried to cover up. Judah, got your donation. Thank you for tapping in, sir. Diddy giving out forearm smashes. Sir, he was probably giving that poor girl wheel kicks, uppercuts, and Tyson blows on a regular. Blade, I see you. Blade says, Jigga Man. Oh, is awful quiet. Do you think Jigga Man, Blade, may have pushed the button on Diddy? I can somewhat sort of see that, but he was already on the way out, in terms of being quote unquote canceled. Okay. Would that benefit Jay-Z? I don't know. Okay. Hey, Killer says, I noticed I missed. Thank you, Killer. Are you calling in? Are you camming up, Killer? My alleged daughter. And guys, salute to my beautiful troll kids. I've got thousands of kids. Don't ever think I don't have kids. I've got the best kids. They email me, keep me up to speed on the bullshit. They send me donations. They send me gifts. One of my kids, I don't know which one you are. You sent me these headphones, the Beats Solo 3s. I tried them and they're trash, but thank you. Straight trash, but I appreciate you. Marvin, I got your donation, feeding the machine. Keep doing your thing. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, Marvin, all right? Let's get back to the phone lines. Uh-oh, is this what I think it is? Hold on a second. Somebody tapping in from the Florida area, 954. Good evening. Saturday night.
Yeah, what's good evening, sir. What's really, really hood, though?
Crime Skills, that's you, sir.
Yes, sir, that's him.
Good to hear from you. What's cracking? Where do you want to start?
You know what's so interesting? Yesterday when that video came out, I'm laying down and I'm like, who would this benefit And then for some reason, academics popped into my spirit. And then I seen this show and you put the show on. And I'm like, hold on. And then before you even called the name, I looked in the chat and somebody said Ak. I said, yo, this can't be no coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. This can't be. No. Yo, anybody who really don't believe, like you, I don't think nobody can pay me to believe he's not behind it. It don't make no sense for it to pop in my spirit. No, you having your show and you saying the same thing that it's crazy. It's crazy. And not just that. I was on X. I was into a couple spaces yesterday. I even said it. I told them, I'm like, yo, I suspect academics is behind this. The reason why a lot of people is not really going with it because they thinking that he's not at that level where he could pull a move like that. So I think that's what's going on with a lot of people.
Crime Skills, let me jump in here for a second and let me just say.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
What I'm saying about possibly Livingston Allen from Jamaica, like yourself, being behind this. It's not said from a position or a place of malice. He's a very smart man. I worked with him, and I used to see him in the mornings before we would even start recording. Used to get there like around 7:15, start recording at 8, if memory serves me correctly. He lived on that goddamn phone, you know. He'd be sitting there talking to you, looking at the phone, and, you know, like that, and just that's his world. So he's not just going to sit back, and I respect him for this, and just allow the fucking tide to kick his back in for days on end. Not when he can send, I heard it was 150,000 to get that fucking tape of Diddy, and pow, change the narrative. I don't know. Crime Skills, are you there? Let's go.
Yes, sir, I'm here. Like I said, when you put this show on, I think I logged on a couple seconds after you started, and I'm listening to the conversation. Before you said the name, somebody in your chat said Ak. I said no.
Those are the chat niggas from his show.
I'm like, yo, somebody in your chat said it. I said no. I said I love. You see, this is the thing I love about the human minds. Like, a lot of people really feel as if people are not awake. Like, people know what's going on in the world, even if they get that little slight feel,
okay,
or something in them saying, listen, this is who behind it. So with somebody with someone in the chat, in the live chat, pull the name before you said the name, I said, okay, I'm right. Okay. And I'm standing on that. I believe he's behind it, and it is what it is. I don't care who want to believe what otherwise. You just came and confirmed what I suspected in my spirit, so I'm good.
well, listen, Crime Skills.
Respect.
No, stay with me. Stay with me. Before you go, you are a man who has knowledge of the Bible. Yes, we've had discussions before.
I study it every day, and what I focus on books they kept out, like every day. I do a lot of reading. I do. Put it like this.
No, say no more. Can I ask you a question?
Stuff reading, Star.
Can I ask you a question before you go? Mm-hmm. Was Jesus a vegetarian? Let me repeat that. We're not going to do a deep dive tonight, but next week I'm going to get David D. Cordova from today's religious talk on YouTube to tap in. Was Jesus a vegetarian? You know where this comes from, yes? The Gospel of the Holy 12?
Well, yes, but the thing is that it don't say what he used to eat. Where a lot of the prophets they fast, and they do a lot of fasting, and they have a special diet. But it didn't say specifically if he was I've never come up on that. If he was a vegetarian and all of these things. But they do a lot of fasting and things like that. I never came across that.
Okay, but now hold on. You're familiar with the Gospel of the Holy 12? Yes, no?
No, I've never. What is this? A set of books or something? Like, who's the author behind this?
Well, when you get time, sir, please Google. Let's have the discussion next week. The Gospel of the Holy 12, with regards to Jesus.
The Gospel of the
Holy 12. I'm asking the question. I don't want to have the discussion tonight, but next week. Was Jesus a vegetarian? Okay. I appreciate you, man.
I got your respect. We're going to catch up.
Yes, sir. Okay. Saturday night. Who would it benefit for that hotel video to be planted when it came out Friday? Joe Budden, if you're out there, we are looking to you. You are the voice of the culture. Joe Budden, to my knowledge, is the person who coined the term in urban hip hop media of doing deep dives. Yes, no, troll babies? Deep dives. Someone put this out knowing that Joe was recording, and we don't want Joe chiming in right now. This shit has got to knock out another story. Am I reaching, troll babies? But whenever Joe posts a new video or goes live, we need to know from Joe, is this a plausible theory that academics was behind planting that video and changing the narrative? Oh, the narrative has been changed. Hey, Sharice, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Okay. Alex says, Star Act did go live for 6 hours. Watched a few. He gave alternate possibilities of who the leak may have been. Yeah, he gave alternate possibilities of who the leak may have come from. Well, why did he even reference a leak? He's brilliant. He's fucking brilliant. Area code 315. Good evening. It's Saturday night. Are you there? 1-2.
Yeah, what's good, Star?
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I'm good.
Where do you want to start?
Yeah, so we want to start with Ack, right? So
King Ack.
Do you think
King Ack? Call him King Ack, nigga.
Yes, you already know. So we're gonna start with academics. Do you think he released the footage to cover him?
Yes.
And Drake?
Well, not so much Drake, but himself. Yeah. Ack is already questioning if Drake is a fuck nigga. Are you up to speed? Because Drake has been known to smash other people's girls, and Ack was off the Henny, and he said, "Damn, my nigga, I gotta start wondering about your character." So go ahead.
Facts. And plus the pedo allegations. So and he's been going in for Drake for about the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
Then he was going in for Diddy for like the last 3 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's because of the chick from the City Girls why he really mad at Diddy.
Right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes. Then you got 50 going at Diddy because he was begging his baby moms. Had her up in a freak off. You know what I mean? She's a sex.
Allegedly, sir. We don't know if she was in a freak off. Slow that shit down. Slow it down. Okay?
Yes, allegedly.
Well, it's not alleged, sir. You have no proof. You have no knowledge. Slow that down, and please don't start giggling. Please continue.
Yes, sir. So we got Ack going in on Diddy for about 6 hours yesterday. We know that we're trying to get his name from out of the light and trying to get Drake from out of the light because he got beat so bad by Kendrick.
Kendrick got the W. There, I said it. Let's not waste time on that, sir. Let's get back to the video. Sir, please, if you giggle again, I have to get you out of here. Sir, if you giggle again, I have to get you out. Please, come on, man. Come on. What are we doing?
Yes. So do we think Lucian Grain has something to do with it?
Explain.
Because, he just got his name taken off the paperwork, but also the further itself from the investigation, he released a video of Diddy looking like Ray Rice.
Okay. I don't think that makes sense, but I'm giving you I don't think at all, sir. But go ahead and finish up, please. You have the last word.
Yes. And I also seen the Planet of the Apes I thought it was a decent movie. You know what I mean? I don't think it was better than the Mark Wahlberg one to me.
So are you high that the film Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg was a box office disaster? I interviewed him prior to that film coming out. Those apes and chimpanzees had on makeup and eyelashes. That was trash, sir. Thank you. Good night.
Nah.
The fuck? Sheesh. Hang on, guys. I got to print this out. Damn, Academics went live for 6 hours. I salute you. You're the businessman that I know you to be. I got a lot of respect for that nigga's grind, though, boy. Shit. Sitting there in the mornings, getting ready to tape Everyday Struggle at 8 a.m. That nigga's sitting there like this in the fucking green room. Brah. Early off the Henny. He said, Ack, you good? Yeah. Guys, on the screen, www.gurubusinesscenter.com. Please go there. Ask for Alicia. Tell her I sent you. She can give you a consultation. She can help you set up many things. 501c3s, LLCs. She can help get things together by way of your tax liens, filing your taxes. Just file the taxes. Even if you don't have the money, goddamn file them, okay? Loud, I got your donation. Diddy hit her because she tried to steal that bag. Well, listen, I'm all for the bullshit. I'm not going to laugh at that because that was a sad video. If you're a father, if you have a mother who's been through that, or a daughter or a niece, a cousin, I feel for you. You know, that was painful to watch. We have seen and heard things with regards to people doing that sort of thing, but to actually watch it and to know the influence that he has had over the decades made it even harder, if you ask me. And again, I'm going to say salute to Cassie. She was trying to leave. She said, fuck the shoes, just give me a bag and let me get out of here. I do believe she's tried to leave on multiple occasions, okay? Blade says, damn, Star. Now that I think about it, your theory about academics might hold some weight. The nigga did say, if I go down, all y'all going down with me. That's what he said. Everyone has had time to see the video. Sad video. Anybody want to snitch and tell on people around Diddy with regards to other, spiking bottles and all sorts of stuff? I'm not going to, go into that whole area again. We already did that show a month or so ago. Anybody who is spiking bottles with Diddy and laughing about that shit needs to be investigated. That's real dirty business. Real dirty business. Boasted Liberty Network, I got you donation. If Star said it, Crime Skills thought about it first. Mike, I got you donation. Star, Ack been taking shots at Puff. Where is Young Miami? She don't want to smoke right now. What is her name? Is it Caresha? I think she's talking about becoming a Christian or something, right? I don't know. I have nothing against that female. I don't even know her music like that. Area code 423. Good evening. I have a theory. Any thoughts? 423.
Yeah, what's good with you, Star? You good?
I'm terrible, sir. How are you? What's cracking?
Yeah, I know it's some terrible bullshit we talking about right now. Listen, I don't want to break your knowledge because the angle you're coming from is plausible. But look at it from this angle too.
Come on.
All right?
Come on.
So they released the tape, like you said, on a Friday. Now you say let y'all talk about academics. He could have did it. He got the power. He might be able to do that. But let's think about this. He didn't release that to TMZ. TMZ would have been the one to get the gossip or some shit like that. You know what I mean? But that joint went to CNN. Now let's also remember he got raided. Both his houses got raided about a month ago, 30 days ago. And they got all that information, all that video and all his computers and all that shit. He paid $50,000 for the tape. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, I feel your angle 100%.
Okay.
But there's also another angle. Why would they take that to CNN? They would have took that to TMZ if that was academic.
Can I respond, sir? Let's take our time. I'm in no rush. Can I respond?
Okay, go ahead.
TMZ did a story on academics being sued for rape. Academics. He didn't take kindly to that. He didn't take kindly to that.
Okay, I didn't know.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Just let me talk my talk, and I'll give you the last word. Forgives, but he does not forget. I know this to be true.
Mm-hmm.
He's very similar to me, and that's why we kind of didn't have the chemistry on the show. You know, I don't bow down to nobody, nor does he. And I respect about him. But TMZ came out with a story about act and rape, so they showed him, nigga, you ain't special. We can post about you too. Therefore, I do believe he and I have no knowledge. He paid. I heard it was $150,000 for that video. He may have even had it in the tuck, you know, waiting for the time to shift the narrative because he knew the lawsuit was coming. He said that, right? He said, I knew it was coming, right?
Yo, valid point, especially if
so let me just finish up and I'll go back to you. He knew it was coming. He's a strategist. Okay? Here you got this fuck nigga star telling people that the state police legally could have lied to me. And you got the fucking lawyer for the girl in Star's live chat. Did you see the lawyer in my live chat, sir, if that was the lawyer?
Yeah, I seen him drop them dollars on you.
And that's why Ack could have went to CNN. Go ahead and finish up.
Yeah, that makes sense. That kills my theory. I mean, right there. Because, see, I didn't even know that TMZ had went in on the academic.
Hey, went in on that nigga. You just said, nigger. You're food out here, nigga. You ain't got no special bond with us. Go ahead.
Hey, and just real quick, man, I'm going to let you go. I've been following you for years, man. I got nothing but respect for you. I'm from D.C. originally.
Okay, salute.
Man, much love to you, bro.
Salute. Thank you, man. Thank you. Street's got no love. Good to hear from you. Thank you for tapping in. Hold on a second. Oh, here's one of my alleged kids. Fire starter. Here's one of my alleged kids. He says, Star, you threw a shovel at my Guyanese grandmother back in the days. As you know, she's dead now, so tread lightly on this topic. My life hasn't been the same. I didn't throw a shovel at her, so I hit her in the head defending myself, and there's no video footage. Bussy Nation tapping in Star. That video reminded me of a once coked out person in the 80s who choked a tranny over a gram of coke. Okay. There's no video footage. Okay. Harrison Potter, I got your donation. Okay, so that's an old show. Something about his girl cheated. Wow, geez, that was pretty brutal. Guys, did I put at the top of the live chat, did I put the PayPal information? I always forget to do that. Holy shit. And can you folks please, Deeds always wants me to remind you to hit the like button and share the video. Give me a second. I got to do all this manually. Whew. I think I forgot to do it. Hey, Penelope, I got your donation. Oh, she says, Star, I want in on that discussion. Was Jesus a vegetarian? Okay, email me. Let's get you on the line next week. Was Jesus a vegetarian? Hold on a second. And I want you to do some research ahead of time, young lady. Google the Gospel of the Holy 12. The Gospel of the Holy 12. Okay, we'll do that next week. Jeffrey, I got your donation. He says supporting the machine. Thank you. Okay, you're on the line. Area code 704. Okay. 704. Is that Jeffrey? Sorry if I screamed out your government name. 704. Yes, no, maybe. Let's try it again. 704. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Are you there?
Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, sir. How are you? It's cracking.
I'm good. I'm good. Just called to talk about this Diddy situation.
Yes, yes. Come on.
What I've noticed a connection with Diddy is always busting rounds around these skeptical figures. You know, he was around Brother Polite, bigging him up before everything happened with him, and we just seen a video release of him just doing a recent video with Diddy in the background, just happy, giggling, and everything else.
You said Brother
Now,
Polite?
you
Brother Polite?
Busta Rhymes. It's connected
Busta Rhymes.
to Brother Polite and Diddy.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out why he's always around these people, bigging them up, but they always got a situation going on.
Well, listen, I appreciate the call. You sound like a nigga who's got an issue with Busta Rhymes. Please explain. What is your issue with that nigga? Did he smash your girl back in the days?
No. I'm too young for Busta Rhymes to smash one of my girls, man. You know, Busta about 50-something. He can't smash one of my girls.
I beg to differ, but go ahead. Where are you from? What area are you from?
I'm from North Carolina, Charlotte.
Did Busta Bus and Spliff Star come through town and put one of your girl's ankles behind her neck? Keep it real, my nigga. Keep it real.
Oh, no, it's quite possible. He came down here a few times when he was real hot.
Uh-huh.
It's quite possible.
Uh-huh.
But I don't have no definite on it. But, you know, just seeing the...
Have you ever seen Busta Rhymes live in concert? You ever seen Busta live in concert?
No, I never have.
Woo! Fire. Him and Spliff.
He's a great entertainer.
Sir, fire. Him and Spliff Star when they both pull down their pants and they start doing a little wiggle shit in their fucking matching boxer briefs.
Right.
Yeah. I'm wild. So good. Let's get back to the topic. The hotel video. Did you see it? Can we just pull this back in for a second?
Yeah. I seen the video, man. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible for that man to track that woman down. And you see how he didn't even take no time to put no pants on. He just came straight out.
Yeah.
Ready to do what he normally do. This ain't his first time to put his hands on any woman. Mm-hmm. She was the woman that got caught on frame.
Right. Yeah.
But he definitely has a track record of just doing people wrong in general. And now this time we got him on camera. Yep. I'm quite sure some doctors
got him
floating around about all the work he done.
We got him, right? We got him.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. I mean, the only thing that's gonna save him with this situation is the time span that's him passed. That they can't really use a video in court, but you know that doesn't matter when they put it out in public. That was a setup.
Yeah.
They know this case coming. They know them juries gonna be watching TV and have their own opinions before they even get in the courthouse.
Well, to be precise, the feds can use the video in the federal case against him, but you know they don't necessarily put things out just for a public opinion. They save everything in hopes that you do a whole lot of talking and then shoot yourself in both feet. You know, but I appreciate the call, man. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Okay. Troll babies, that nigga just pulled Busta Rhymes' name out of nowhere, huh? Busta Rhymes is a good guy. Met him one time. He's never been on my show. Met Spliff Star one time. More than likely, Spliff Star, who is known for, you know, being a ladies' man after the show, I'll say that respectfully, probably smashed that nigga's girl. And the niggas got some deep found hatred for Busta Rhymes. Anyway, guys, on the screen, youtube.com/@Spirit Smooth Tunes, one of the best YouTube channels out right now. Please go there. Tell them I sent you, okay? If you're new to the show, I'm exploring a theory of mine. I have no proof. This is not said to be malicious. I think DJ Academics planted that video at CNN. Yes, he has a relationship with not just TMZ, but most of the major platforms. He tells you that. He's one of the top 3. He has that power to do so. And in my mind, to kill the story with regards to him that was building and picking up traction. It's not dead now, but it's on pause. It's on pause. I think it was a very brilliant strategic move. Let me just say that. And again, I can't confirm whether that was the actual lawyer or not who was in my live chat, but someone left a $100 donation claiming to be the lawyer of the female who is suing academics. My last live. I laid out a couple of things, and I'm so glad I did not say what I thought their strategy would be with regards to this civil suit, because it could be a silver bullet against academics. All right. Anicia, I got your donation. Thank you, darling. Thank you for tapping in. Chef E17514, I got your donation. Thanks, sir. I was hoping you did a show on this. Hey, man, Friday nights, I like to power down. I didn't want to go live last night. I was reading a really good book on synthetic life forms. We can talk about that another time. And I just, I was watching the Bruins game. The Bruins lost. So I just wasn't in the mood to go live last night. But thank you for your donation, sir. I'm coming back to the phones. Hang on a second. Gangsta of Love says star Drake leaked that tape. Diddy punched him, remember? Okay, that's plausible. But I'm going to say this. I mean, Drake already took his L to Kendrick Lamar. So in my mind, releasing that tape, or leaking the tape to CNN on a Friday morning, it doesn't make sense. Drake is selling homes in California. He's trying to fucking salvage, things behind the goddamn back and forth. All right. Give me a second, guys. I'm coming back to the phone lines. I just want to comb through some of these donations. I appreciate your support. Crime Skills, thank you again. Two-Tone, I got your donation. Thank you. Marvin, thank you again. D the General says pick up 512. Good evening. Thank you for your patience. Is that D the General?
Yes, sir. It's me. How you doing?
Yes, sir. I'm doing, man. I'm 60 years old now, and I'm still laying down with low mileage pussy. I'm all right. What's cracking?
I wanted to touch base on that Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Please.
Yeah, that. In all honesty, that was like really one of the best movies I've seen this year.
Okay.
I like how they. First and foremost, I've seen like the previous 3 movies, I believe.
Okay.
But I like how they picked it up, in the future, and I like how they explored, the apes basically kind of like finding their own clans. Like if you see, they had the chimpanzees
right.
and the gorillas. They were all pretty much like when it all started, they were all together, right. And then they separated. They found their own clans or whatever, and they were finding like things outside of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I really, there's so much material they could really come up with. Whoever created that whole franchise is a genius, because there's so much material they can really use. Even, they can go back and cover where it left off, and they can also, continue on with what they just put out. I thought it was an excellent movie.
Okay. Well, the creator of the franchise itself, Pierre Boulez, okay, he passed away, I forget, I think it was maybe 1994, 1995, just in case, you want to know the history of the franchise itself. Right. Hold on one second. Let me just read something to you here. So the franchise in the very first film, Planet of the Apes, 1968, this was one of the first, if not the first, film franchises. Prior to Star Wars, this franchise was so huge. I had a Planet of the Apes waste paper basket in my room. I had bed sheets. I had a fucking lunchbox. I'm not mad at this particular newer film. I mean, and never mind the old films. The old films.
It was good.
It was good. It was good. And let me just say this. The chimpanzee, Noah, right? Let me get that on the screen for those who saw the film. You know, Noah was a really good chimpanzee because he stuck to, without even having the knowledge handed down from Caesar, the lawgiver, he had the knowledge within him not to fight and kill other chimpanzees and apes. If you just looked at this thing from not having the knowledge of the franchise, as you and I just discussed, you would say, yo, he was pussy. Why wasn't he fighting, killing other chimpanzees, other apes? And toward the end of the film, he still didn't want to kill the ape. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did notice that. And what tripped me out about the whole thing is that he was such beyond like where he was in that timeline that even at the end when the girl was about to, she came up to his clan and was about to body him. If you saw that part, she had the gun behind her back and she was about to, like, depending on what he said, she was going to body him. So, you know,
Karen, the devil,
that whole concept.
Karen, but AKA Nova.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Big fact. Yeah, man. I liked how they did the whole thing, and you know what? How they had him, like, if you recall, like he was trying to, what do you call it? Like, man, I'm trying to figure out what he was trying to basically. I don't even know how to explain it, man. Like.
Let me see if I can help you. He became the true definition of the chimpanzee that Caesar was giving direction and laws to. Caesar, again, the lawgiver. And toward the end,
because they were
even though, let me say this, even though Noah was getting beat up, he still did not want to try and kill one of his own kind. And that's what made it so beautiful toward the end. Go ahead.
And they were distorting the truth, like the whole Caesar concept. Yeah. He was trying to take the genuine word of Caesar, and then they turned it into something completely different, like Julius Caesar. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so that was cool to explore that whole concept. Yeah. I really liked it.
Yeah. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you.
Yeah, have a good one, man.
Yes, sir. Take care. Good discussion, guys. The new film, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, I watched it yesterday. And has anybody apologized to Cassie, who was saying, oh, this is just a money grab? Why didn't she do this? Why didn't she do that? Now we see, you know, just if you ask me, one of the videos, I'm sure they've got more. Well, I'm guessing. I don't know for certain. I would guess that they have more video footage of him, you know, Diddy, the serial beater that he is, but I don't know for certain, right? Lance, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Okay, I don't know what this is. Something about something. Okay, folks, please get to me after the show. Oh, wow. Terrence, you're going in at people's parents. I don't want to do that. I don't know if it's certain that, you know, I'm not trying to slander anybody, but thank you for your donation. Oh, okay. Blade says Star, that donation more than likely did come from Attorney Blackburn's camp. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. Listen, he's a young guy. He's a young guy. He's on social media. Blade, can you confirm if that was indeed him who sent that donation into the show? I mean, I was just laying out, you know, theories and things, not really trying to kick an academic's back, but we were just, you know, we were discussing it. Tony, I got your donation. Benefits the feds as to why they ran up in his home. Okay. I'm not saying you're wrong, but it benefits the feds to sway the public. The feds don't need the public with regards to what it is that they do. The local police usually are trying to sway the public, if you ask me. Thus, the reason why they don't release video footage, right away. I mean, they should be doing that because they are public servants, but they give all sorts of excuses with regards to why they can't release body cam footage of shootings and all sorts of things. But with regards to the feds, sir, the feds don't give a fuck with regards to what you think they may or may not have. But thank you for your donation. Let me bring in area code 443. Good evening. I'm exploring a possible theory. I have no proof. Are you there? Saturday night.
I'm here. What's up, buddy?
How are you, sir? It's cracking.
Hey, so real quick, man, you got a nice broadcast going on. Congrats to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
First of all, nobody's looking at Diddy Mule. He's the one that probably released the tape. I'm former law enforcement.
Okay.
I worked 30 years in law enforcement, worked with the feds for 20 years.
Okay.
So either somebody in Diddy camp gave that tape to Cassidy lawyer who released it, and they probably paid for it, or Diddy Mule released it. Academics don't have that type of power. As regards to academics, this big concern going to come. There's 3 of them involved in that sexual assault case. One of them going to flip. One of the 3 is going to flip. So academics going to have to make a choice. Is he going to pay that off for the other 2? Okay. Or he going to say, you know what, I'm just thinking about me. And that's when we're going to see the sparks fly.
Okay.
That them guys going to start talking. And then the last thing is that I know the feds are looking into a kidnapping charge on that video and a false imprisonment federally. So if he held her more than 24 hours and took her across state lines, which he did because they went to some affair afterwards, if you look on the internet, they had some award show, then they can go that route. So it's just different ways they could do it, but it wasn't the feds that did that.
Okay. If we can go back for a second, you said law enforcement for 30 years. How do we know that to be true? Not that you have to give us any information, but how do we know that to be true?
Now, if you want to stay in touch with me, I can send you all my credentials and everything, and you can look me up.
Could you please? Can you email me? I need more associates and friends in law enforcement, please.
Yeah, so I'll send you all of that, and I'll give you everything, but everybody's talking about the feds, this feds, that. The feds play, they don't play checkers, they play chess. They're not worried about, little stuff like that. They're piecing together stuff that if they're going to hit them with about 15 charges. 13 of those are going to get dropped. They probably get them with 2.
Okay.
But it's going to be 2 big ones.
Okay.
And Cassidy can't release that because Diddy...
Cassie, sir, not Cassidy. Cassie.
I'm sorry, I always call her Cassidy for some reason. I don't know why. I've been doing that for years. But Cassie, the beautiful Cassie.
Cassie.
I'm from the hood too. So anyway, Cassie can't release that because Diddy's son put out that rap song like it's over with. Nothing's going to happen. Nobody believe you. So they was like, oh hell no. So now we gonna get the public opinion on you. On top of that, the feds are looking at that now and saying, oh, we didn't know about this. We can look at federal charges because the statute of limitations in LA, I believe, is 4 years for the assault. So
I'm sorry, can you go back a second? Because the local police already gave a statement saying that they cannot charge him. The time has gone too far past the time frame to criminally charge him. Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's called statute of limitations. So LA statute of limitations for the state is 4 years.
Right.
But federally, there's no statute of limitations.
Yeah.
On kidnapping. If you look it up, there's no statute of limitations on kidnapping.
Yeah, I'm well aware of that. But at the same time, with all due respect, the feds don't need the opinion of the public, right?
Well, here's the thing. They're being pressured because they're saying you did these raids, what's going on? But from what I was told was that what's taking so long is that they have gathered more information, so the investigation has expanded.
Okay.
And now with this, because you can see on the video, he robbed her too. People don't realize that he took her possessions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's a robbery.
Yeah.
And he dragged her down the hallway and wouldn't let her leave. That's holding the person against their will so many feet. So that's kidnapping if you stretch it.
Right.
And see, that video showing to a jury is damaging.
I agree.
So, I mean, if I was doing the case, if I was honestly doing the case, I know for a fact, I would be looking for more people to come forward I would really want to lock him up in LA because that's where all his enemies are. And he don't stand a chance in the LA prison system, federally or state.
Right. If I can jump in, and I'm going to give you the last word, as you may or may not know. Okay. So now with regards to the feds, you're familiar with the old term pulling the thread, yes?
I never heard it, but you talking to me now, so it sounds good.
Well, sir, I'm an old rat. Star spelled backwards is rat. So that's the reason why. I don't have people doing all that extra shit on this motherfucking phone right here. When the feds are looking for people, you know, they pull the thread. They see who you've been texting, who's been sending you things, and when you click that fucking accepting of the terms with these goddamn tracking devices that people think is so goddamn cool, all of your electronic transmissions can be given over to the authorities without a goddamn without a subpoena. So I
they get a warrant.
Well, I disagree with you with regards to the feds releasing the video footage to, I think you said, apply pressure. They've already got his electronic devices behind the raids. They are diligently working right now to pull other people in at will. But I'll hear you out. Okay, so where do you think this will land? I'm saying it makes more sense to me that academics who had a personal stake at shifting this narrative. I'm saying he sent that video to CNN. You say different. Go ahead and finish up.
I don't think academics did it because there's a couple problems with that.
Go ahead.
And we're talking federally. We're not talking state. We're talking federally, right? CNN will have to tell, and with a grand jury statement, where they got that video from. And they would tell. It is, and academics is not built.
Under a subpoena.
Well, if I subpoena you, go to the grand jury. I want you to lie. That's the whole purpose of me subpoenaing you to the grand jury. So I know academics didn't do it. Nobody's looking at that mural, and no one's looking at Cassidy Camp. It's more likely if you read her affidavit, it's too exact.
I did.
Like the video. So it's like they looked at the video and was writing it at the same time. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So I don't blame her for doing it. It's a smart strategy. But I don't think academics, in my opinion, is he's too weak. He's not street enough. Oof. And he's going to break. So I would have loved to do a case against him because it would have been easy.
I beg to differ. I think he's more, according to today's terms, because the streets are YouTube and social media. I think he's more street and he's more gangster than your average nigga. But
hey, listen, not when some gay guy can make you cry over the internet. You ain't street. Nah, you can kill that.
Hey, nah. Do you do private investigation work?
I do. So I'm out in the DMV.
Don't say where you are. Please email me. I need to talk with you. Please email me.
Okay, where's your email at? Is it on the
I'm gonna
YouTube?
I'm gonna put on the screen right now. The hater1964yahoo.com. Yeah. We'll put that up there right now. I appreciate you calling in. And thank you. Hold on a second. Putting it on the screen right now. Thank you for your perspective, your theory. Let's stay in touch.
Hey, look, somebody said I'm from Baltimore. That's right. I'm Baltimore. So,
well, hang on a second before you go, since you say you're from Bmore. Marilyn Mosby, I want to see her do 5 years. What say you?
I don't think so. I think that she lost her law license. I don't think that she should do crime for that. You know, I just don't like. That is nothing. And this is my personal opinion. The Fed's going to go by what the laws say. People don't realize this. The Feds go by mandates. Certain mandates. So whatever her mandate state is what they're going to give her. Personally, I think she's going to get a pardon from the president.
Officer, please don't get soft. Please. She tried to, officer, she broke the code. She broke the code.
Hey, listen.
Let me just say this.
I'll talk to you when we talk. I'll tell you what I really feel. I'll tell you that.
All right. I appreciate you. Thank you, officer. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, brother. Be safe.
Okay. Please don't call me brother. She broke the code, Marilyn Mosby. She got to get 5 years. Folks, that's my email address on the screen for advertising, sponsorship, premium black news, all sorts of bullshit. Keep me in the loop. Elvis, the chef, where are you from the Premium Black News YouTube channel? Are you camming up? Are you tapping in? Okay, Elvis, what area code? What's your area code? Hang on a second. This might be Elvis here, I think. Elvis, if that's you, sit tight. You're up next. Sit tight. Sean Diddy Combs' hotel video was planted to change the narrative. I stand on that. If it was academics, it was brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Got everybody talking about Diddy, and then he did a 6-hour live. Whew. Big Ack, I see you, nigga. He gave alternative possibilities of who may have leaked the video. Oh my God. Troll babies, can somebody reach out to the homie Joe Budden and say, Joe, we're waiting on your take on this. The voice of the culture, Joe Budden. And guys, I am going on the Joe Budden podcast. He invited me. He and I have been going back and forth. I'm going to get up there next month. I have to go to New York and Philly on business. I'm going to try and do both things at the same time. I am honored that he reached out to me. There's a few other podcasts as well I'm going to stop by, but just want to let you know that, okay? Big Elvis, is that you, sir? From Premium Black News. Elvis.
Big Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg. I am here, sir.
Good to hear from you. Where do you want to start, sir?
I would argue that this is a hoax. That this is AI, and let me explain why.
Please.
When she put on that shoe, I could see where you are. Please email me. I need to
you got echo in the background. Echo in the background, Elvis. Say again.
All right. I got rid of it.
Go ahead.
Sorry about that. When she put on that shoe, I remember that scene from somewhere. I can't remember exactly where, if it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, but that elevator scene, I've seen it before. Oh my God. And it triggered an old memory. And I'm looking at this dude in the hallway with the socks on and the towel. Like, what are you saying? Like, why when he took off his drawers before he took off his socks? Don't you take the socks off first? When he had, like, I didn't get the socks. It feels AI driven. This feels like we are being deep faked right now, because all they need is video of him and her walking. This thing all can be easily done. And then the video's not clear. And was there timestamps on the video? This is doctored. I don't believe it. I'm not buying it. Let me just also say this.
Well, hang on a second before you pivot. Can I ask you a question, Big Elvis, the chef?
Please.
Did you not feel for Cassie? She was trying to get away. We have to give her credit. She was trying to get away. More than likely, he was in the shower. He came out of the shower. He's putting on his socks, and she tried to escape. Or maybe he was in a different part of the goddamn suite. He's on the phone talking, whooping and barking to niggas, and she tried to get away. She tried to get away, man. Let's give her the credit, man. She, you know, all of that. Why didn't she do this? Why she didn't do that? She tried. Yes, no?
I mean, according to this video, something tried. Was it? I don't know. I don't know for a fact that this is her. This is what we're being given. This is what we're being given by some news organization that we have to remember that Obama signed into order that we are allowed to give propaganda to the American people. Right. So we are looking for, and then let's not forget Mockingbird, Operation Mockingbird, and what's going on in the newsrooms. We should not be trusting what they are giving us. What they're giving us is angles and things to just put in our brains and our minds. It doesn't mean that it's true. Technology is so far in the future, and why would he sit down in the same hallway? And then, like, when he had dragged her into the room, I done seen dudes do this to women. Gotcha. This is nothing new to me. I done seen this. It's just a horrible situation. But let me tell you, I live in hotels for the last 3 years. Somebody's going to call security. Somebody's going to step out the door. I done heard stuff happen in a room above me, and I called the security, like not the security, the front desk, and I'm like, yo, I hear this crazy noise up there. Let's, get somebody up there to make sure everything is okay. And it's like, what did he have? The whole floor? Did he rent out the whole floor? Like, come on. We are being...
Big Elvis, can I ask you this before you go, sir? Before you go, and I want to send people to your platform. Are you saying that this was CGI, computer-generated imagery? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying we don't know what this is. And we cannot just think.
But I want you, hang on, Elvis, I want you to tell us what you think it is. Was this CGI? What do you think?
You see, this is why you're so good, Star. Yeah, the great question. Great question. And I'm gonna stay on the fence. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. I have no opinion yet because I'm asking still more questions instead of accepting what we're given. This system that we in, this reality that we in, is somehow.
Maybe that wasn't Cassie. Maybe that was a transgender, and Diddy freaked out, and they, by way of CGI again, made it to look like Cassie. Just, it's Saturday night. Please entertain me with the bullshit.
No, I don't have those answers, Star.
Okay.
All I know is that if you're gonna drag a chick, from in front of the elevator, you're gonna keep dragging her to the room. Why are they sitting down? Why are you throwing stuff at her in the hallway? Yeah. That don't make sense to me. You're gonna want to get in the room.
Okay.
Why is he lurking? Who's lurking like that in the hallway?
Yeah. And a cokehead.
What's up with the socks and the towel?
A cokehead on pink cocaine. That's who could have been lurking in the hallway and then throwing that vase at her. If it was even a female, it could have been a nigga with a wig. But hey, Elvis, I gotta go, man. Thank you.
Premium Black News, YouTube, Google me. Forget about it.
Okay. Yes, sir. All right. It's Saturday. I have to let him go off the rails a little bit. That man Spence Skrill up in here. Guys, on this screen, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I recommend this film. I enjoyed it. I watched it yesterday. I was reading a book for 2 hours last night after the Bruins loss. I said, "Oh shit." And well, let me just go back for a second. Maybe I didn't finish this up. So I am now fully. I have reached the point where I will not marry a female human being. I won't. It's going to be a synthetic life form. There's no benefit to me. a man of my caliber, my pedigree. There's no benefit to marrying a female. She may have tainted blood. I'm 60 years of age. I don't want to, procreate with a female at my age. I'm not going to be able to really, more than likely, see the offspring manifest. Could be a bad investment. And that's what most females, with all due respect, are to me, investments. So I won't be around to see the ROI, the return on the investment. If I live another 20 years or 18, if I live another 18 years and then I have raised, a future convict, what the fuck? What the fuck? So I just want to say all that with regards to yesterday. I didn't want to do a show. I just said, let me power down and just read this book and get some fucking rest. Okay. All right. Cornell, I got your donation. Are you tapping in? He says, did you get my donation? Number 9 with the lights out. Are you on the line, sir? I don't see your area code. Ricky Rick says just a couple of, okay. Thank you, Ricky Rick, for tapping in. Good to hear from you, sir. He sent it a donation. Hey, Tara, she says, I think this was a leak by academics and Drake. Okay. Now, is Drake a little salty at academics? Because I heard some audio. I'm not sure where that was from. Is there a chat nigga in the live? Where did that audio come from with academics questioning Drake's character? Was that on the what's the podcast with the comedian's name? What is his name? I should know. He's lit right now. Oh shit. Okay, someone says they're BFFs. I don't know. I think he's a little salty with Drake right now. I don't think they're on speaking terms. I could be wrong though. He did a 6-hour live. I didn't watch any of it, but Ferrari, I got your donation. Diddy turned into Ike Turner. So I think he's 5 times worse. That to me, that video had serial beater all over it. Cassie assumed the position. Let me not push his buttons. Let me just take this kicking. At one point, it looks like he tried to stomp on her. There was nothing funny about that. I mean, I'm sure the socks cost $200 a pair, but there was nothing funny about the fucking stomping. Shit. Area code 808. Good evening. Thank you for your patience. Are you there? Saturday night, 808 012 Yes, no, maybe. Got to go. Let me see if I can bring in area code 612 in the meantime. 612, you there? Saturday night?
Yeah. What's going on, Star?
How are you, sir? How are you? It's cracking.
I'm good to go. I got a theory for you, man.
Go ahead.
And I'm going to tell you, man, you're not way off base with the academics thing. Because I'm in confusion about if it's academics, Universal Music Group is behind it, Lucian Grange, and also Clive Davis. That's my theory about it. Because when you look at it, it comes right after the tail end of the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef.
Okay.
Drake was being called a PDF. Drake was calling Kendrick a woman beater.
Okay.
And it was a report that came out that Lucian Grange and Universal Music Group was forcing Kendrick to apologize. Now, to shift the tides a bit, because there was a conversation about what's worse, a PDF or a woman beater. And everybody can agree on this, I think, the PDF. But when you look at the whole thing, it's definitely Universal Music Group who's behind it, because what was the word? The word was Universal Music Group, Lucian Grange was trying to make Drake become the next Diddy. Now, Diddy had cameras in his house filming everything that went on. And when you look at how the Homeland Security and all those people came in, CNN and all the media was right there already. They wasn't rushing in after the fact. So we all know that those people in high places control the media. They were trying to get that footage and everything out of Diddy's house to save themselves because they were transitioning to a new person. And it comes right off the tail end of the beef. And so when you look at it, you're saying to yourself, well, what the hell's going on here? You know, why did they try to force Kendrick to apologize to this guy?
Okay.
And now Drake is the person who they're trying to promote and push up. And you can say academics, that's why I don't think you're totally wrong, because they can pick out whoever they want. I'm reading on the chat. They can pick out whoever they want. I hear somebody in the background here.
Okay, go ahead. Hold on a second. You're on the line by yourself, so I'm not sure what that noise is. But okay, you were saying? Go ahead.
No question. So Universal Music Group, and here's the funny thing in regards to this quick sidebar with P. Diddy. I'm so appalled that these brothers feel like just because they get all this money, they can pay a hotel to hide information when it's so easy for the powers that be to go ahead and get it if they need it. Now, I think that Lucy and Grange and those guys found that footage actually inside the home. That's just my take on it.
Okay.
But if we want to get a step further, and if they're going through all the footage and they can't find what they want to attach to it, they can easily go to that same hotel and get what they want.
Let me jump in for a second and say, you're like bird shit. You're all over the place, and I can appreciate that. But now let's go back for a second.
No doubt.
It kind of makes sense that Drake may have planted the story with CNN because Drake, according to other sources, paid someone $150,000 for information on Kendrick Lamar. Yes?
That's correct.
Okay. Drake is trying to dominate, the quote unquote, not just rap industry, but the business of music. He comes from that mindset, it's not enough that I succeed, but everyone else must fail. Genghis Khan. Anyway, so yeah, he may have, paid the hotel who still has that video. They have to keep that video footage for legal reasons because the hotel itself can still be sued. So they can't.
And one more thing.
Hang on, let me just lay this out.
Yes, sir.
So the hotel is not destroying that evidence. Drake could have said, hey, I need that footage. I'll give you $300,000. $300K.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
Now, Diddy's ass is in a sling. Revolt has denounced him. They released a statement as well, okay, along with the LA police. Drake may be after the Bad Boy catalog. He may be after the catalog. Drake, in similar fashion to Michael Jackson, in my opinion, is ruthless as fuck. Michael Jackson was ruthless. I don't mean to go too far back, but Michael Jackson purchased the Beatles catalog. And at the time, he and Paul McCartney were friends. And when Paul McCartney confronted him, Michael said, Paul, it's just business.
No doubt. Shit.
So there may be some validity to what you're saying about Drake. I'll let you finish up. Go ahead and take your time. There's no rush. Go ahead.
Here's your nugget. Drake had just signed a $400 million deal with Nike. That's what prompted Lucy and Grange and Universal to try to force Kendrick to apologize. Now, see, that messes up the money right there.
Right.
And then when you look at the whole transition from Puffy to Drake, we all know that Puff slapped Drake. We know that. And the fact that Puffy came out against the liquor companies, that sparked the whole thing. Like, you know what? We might have to get rid of this one.
Right.
We might have to get rid of this one here.
Yeah.
So that's what the transition's all about, because he's too much of a problem. Once he didn't get his way with the liquor companies and start making all those racial accusations, it's like time's up for him. And then when we hear to the grapevine, oh, you had cameras? You got cameras all in the house?
Yeah.
filming everything. You filmed it, me. I didn't know you. Oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
So when you look at it, who
off with his head?
Oh,
off with his head.
All on his head. Who has enough control to get Homeland Security there, the Feds there, the SWAT there, CNN there, Fox News there? I mean, it gets crazy, outrageous.
Yeah.
So time's up for P. Diddy, and it's just the right time when Kendrick made a fool out of Drake to shift the narrative of which one is worth, a PDF or a woman beater. Well, we're going to bring the woman beater thing back.
Right.
And we're going to show you this hallway scene right here. So that's all, man. And
a dark-skinned woman beater at that. Yeah. A dark-skinned woman.
You know what I'm saying? And Cassie laid it all out in the lawsuit. Little Rod laid it all out in the lawsuit. So it all matches up. No matter who got the footage or obtained it, it's right there in front of your eyes. This time's up on this brother. And the charges are going to be in the stratosphere with this guy.
Okay.
Astronomical.
I appreciate the call, man. Thank you for your perspective. Thank you.
Shout out to you, bro.
Please don't do shout outs on this show. I have never, nor will I ever. Guys, any of my sponsors who want to tap in or just email me, if you're watching the show, you are the most important thing during my live broadcast. If you do not see your information on that showrunner, just shoot me an email, say star, don't forget me. In the community section, your banner, we rotate your banners. I give you prime real estate. And before a 30-day period, we rotate your banners back to the top. So if you are a sponsor, please leave a comment under your banner. That's very important. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, it's still Saturday night. Troll babies, please keep me up to speed. If Bishop T.D. Jakes addresses Diddy tomorrow, I'm going to try and watch him as I do. The bishop at the Potter's house, huh? Always got the fucking the shoes coordinated with the handkerchief. Italian fucking design, custom designer suits. Boy, Chris, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Personalized note. Okay, did you send a personalized note? I'll look for it, sir. Thank you so much. Jamal. Video benefits business partners too easily break away. Okay. That makes sense. Makes sense, you know. I'm putting respect on Academic's name. If he was the person to plant that video, that was brilliant. It was brilliant. That nigga's a workhorse. He's like me. When we you know, go to sleep, we pass out from exhaustion. I don't know what it's like to be sleepy and to get in the bed all comfortable, you know, squeeze a pillow, you know, and drift off. That nigga's a workhorse. He stays working. Micah got your donation. Oh, Star, that wasn't Cassie. It was Meek Mill being dragged and kicked. Oh, my God. Folks, I don't know again for certain if that was or wasn't the lawyer for the female who's suing academics, but someone under his name, let me put it back on the screen again, put up a $100 donation, called me brilliant. I was just, you know, talking about the things that may or may not have, you know, transpired leading up to the goddamn case. Hold on a second. Let me see if this works. Can you guys see that? That was from my last broadcast. Blade, can you confirm? Can you confirm if that is or isn't the lawyer for the female suing academics? Old nigga Star out here doing too much. Okay. Guys, also, showrunner, if you go purchase all 3 books from that website right there. I will give you 30 days free promotion on the Star Report. Send me a screenshot if you purchase all 3 books. That is a great writer. She's from the UK. She's got some great love stories. And females, if you are a writer, contact me. I will drive traffic and sales to your books, okay? You say that right now. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me get back to the phone lines here. Area code 914. Angel. Is that Angel tapping in? 914. Saturday night.
Hey, Star, what's up, man? How you doing?
How are you, sir? What's cracking? We're shaking.
Listen, man, I think a can of worms will open up. I don't know. What do you think? I think deep pockets are going to be filled with liability because whoever got the $50K to hide and withhold those videos from security team, somebody's in big liability, man. What do you think?
So I've been laying things out what I think. Where are you calling from?
Westchester County, YO, Yonkers.
You heard? Okay. I think academics.
Right.
This nigga's high. Give him a second. I think that academics shot over $150K to get that video footage because Cassie already said that Diddy paid 50 racks for that video years ago, back in 2016. I think academics dropped 150,
correct,
maybe 175,000, and then shot it over to CNN, and pow, shifted the whole narrative. I also think that Meek Mill, I could be wrong, but I heard Meek Mill has reached out to the Pennsylvania governor's office, who he knows because Ack has been kicking in his back. Meek Mill wants to just send over the girl who's, suing academics to meet with the governor because Pennsylvania is a Commonwealth state. That's what I think, sir. Now, what about you?
Well, I believe that the political and celebrity figures have been blackmailed. So this is an Alice in Wonderland kind of like a trail. The hole has gotten deeper because the connection has gotten with the Weinstein and Epstein, and Diddy was one of the pawns in this big strategic chess game of grooming, forcing of indirect human trafficking among family members domestically and across state lines. So I think this guy is going to jail for a long time. What do you think about the J-Lo and Ben breakup? J-Lo knows something, right? Up the butthole. What do you think, buddy?
¿Tú hablas español? Español.
Well, I think that something...
I just asked you if you speak Spanish. Can you hear me? Your name's Angel, yes? Do you speak Spanish?
yo hablo español. Yo creo que Ben le dejó a J-Lo porque supuestamente algo pasó ahí. Supuestamente ella tiene miedo. Y no
here's what I think about J-Lo. I think that Ben Affleck has snapped out of it. He's snapped out of it. He's had his fun. He's no longer wearing his ring in the last picture that I saw, according to TMZ. I'm up to speed on the bullshit. I think he's had enough. I think he has realized. Hang on. You asked me what I thought. I think he has realized, holy shit, what have I done? I've married an old Puerto Rican. What the fuck have I done? And now he wants a divorce. Go ahead, finish up.
Well, let's finish with this thought. I think that something freaky went on, and the drunk guy was actually very intelligent, my brother. Have a good night.
Thank you, sir. Please don't call me brother. Anybody up to speed on the bullshit? Ben Affleck took off his wedding ring. Ben! How old is J-Lo, guys? Hold on a second, according to Wikipedia. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, my God. J-Lo is almost 60. According to TMZ, Ben Affleck was spotted without his wedding ring. He probably snapped out of it and said, what the fuck have I done? What am I doing? I'm with an old Puerto Rican, you know, and when I wake up in the morning, she runs into the goddamn bathroom to put her face on. And I'm buying mansions with this broad. What am I doing? That's what the fuck I think. Carry it. I got you donation. It's shine time, Diddy. So Diddy's out of here. Nobody gives a shit if Diddy goes to get counseling, therapy. We've moved on. We expect him to be cellmates with R. Kelly, or we expect him to, I don't know. I don't think Diddy would kill himself. I think he's too much of a narcissist. I don't think he would kill himself. I don't even want to put that out there. Okay, but thank you. Trevor got your donation. Star, that is the lawyer, OG. I have researched. Trevor, can you send me an email? If that was the lawyer in my live chat for the female who was suing academics, who left that $100 donation, then academics, I'm sure he caught wind. Maybe that motivated him. Oh, shit. That old fuck nigga Star. And that prompted him to do what he did. But we are waiting for Joe Budden, the voice of the culture, to address this. Hold on a second, guys. Alejandro, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. He says, Star, do you co-sign Queen's Flip? Absolutely. That's my nigga. Yeah. Flip owns 3 condos in Portmore. I'm snitching. Flip getting money. Alejandro, are you spending money with Flip? Yes. Yeah, Flip is a great guy. He's got 3 beautiful fucking condos in Portmore. Anybody up to speed on this? He's a great businessman. Hold on a second. Yeah, Flip getting paper like crazy. He and I were texting a couple of weeks ago. That's my nigga for real, for real. Let's go to area code 917. Good evening. Late night, Saturday. I have a theory. I have no proof. Are you there? 917.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm fucking great. Where do you want to start, babe?
Good. With the Diddy situation?
Yeah. Yep.
So, yeah, you mentioned that you think he's a serial abuser or beater.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not giving out any names, but back when I was in high school in the early 90s.
Shit.
Well, in the early 90s, I graduated from high school in 90. I was friends with a girlfriend of his. Okay. Anyway, one night he came, he threatened her mother. We all went to the police station. And then...
Do you have a police report? Because otherwise, you could be just spewing hearsay.
I'm not giving names or anything. I'm just saying that happened because we all went there. And then when they went to leave, I left them after that. And when they went to go to the rink in Jersey for a party, he tried to run them off the road. So anyway, that's a story of how he's very abusive, and he's always been since he was young.
That's alleged hearsay. I don't know if you're telling the truth. You could be one of academics.
Well,
hang on. I'm gonna let you talk. You could be one of academics chat niggas. Go ahead.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I actually grew up with one of his ex-girlfriends, but like I said, I'm not giving out any specifics, but it did happen. So I wasn't surprised with the allegations that Cassie, because also they were saying it's alleged that he broke Kim Porter's nose, and she had to get that fixed. And then I don't know, with some nasty allegation on Instagram. People are saying a friend of Kim Porter, said that he used to taunt Cassie in front of her and compare the two, and told her to lick her dirty tampon.
Let me jump in for a second. I appreciate the call. The female that you're talking about is being dragged right now. And then she has said, well, I didn't really know Kim like that. I met her one time. Baby, you got to fix that noise in the background. Fix noise in the background.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The female you're
talking. No, I just had to turn my car.
Okay. Give her a second, guys. She's doing too much. You ready? You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
The female you said is being dragged.
The female you're talking about just admitted that she didn't really know Kim like that. She met her one time and they used to talk on the phone for hours. So she's not really, according to social media, credible, right?
Right. Okay. Well, I didn't hear that part. But what about the allegation that's been out there that he broke Kim Porter's nose, and that's been out for years now?
R.I.P. Kim Porter is gone, and we won't really know the details of that unless it comes up in a court proceeding, you know. But I do think,
right,
in my opinion, I want you to respond, and let's take our time. I do think that he is a serial beater. Did you take notice of the fact that Cassie did not move? She lay there because she knew the routine.
She was used to it.
That was a routine.
Yes.
She laid there, just let him do what he's going to do. It's not going to be that bad. It used to be really, really bad. You know, I used to have to put makeup on my eyes and shit. Just let him do what he does. And, you know, we'll figure it out. What do you think about that?
Yes, I'm most sure. I've been in abusive relationships in the past. You get used to it, and then you see when they start getting aggravated, and then you're like, oh boy, here they come again, and then you're used to it. So you know, you're gonna see behavior that's like, okay, well, let me just cover my face and do whatever until he's calmed down or whatever situation may be. But yeah. So I just called to say that, but
well, no, stay with me. It's Saturday night, and can I ask how old are you? How old are you? Don't mind me asking.
51.
5'1"? 5'1"?
Yes, 5'1".
And you graduated in what year again?
1990 from high school. But this happened in 91. About 90. Well, no, between 90 and 91.
Were you held back for 2 years? You said you're 51.
Absolutely not. I graduated early. I graduated at 17.
Oh, okay.
From high school.
Okay.
Sorry. Don't try me. You got me.
All right. Now hold on. Let's not make light of this situation, right? But now, might Diddy have been a victim of some fire pussy? Cassie's a cutie. Oh my God. According to information I got, they were together when she was 16. I have no proof. But you know, the story. Hang on. The story is that he took her from Ryan Leslie when she was older. You know, do you think that he just got caught up in the pussy and couldn't control himself? Sometimes that pussy can be fire. Did you yourself have fire pussy? That's the reason why you said you've been through that type of shit.
Well, I don't know whether it's about the pussy being fire or not. It's the lunatic of the man. Right. The man is a lunatic. Some men they can't handle their emotions.
Right.
And also he was a man, like people knew who he was. He wasn't as obviously as powerful as he was now. Like his past, I guess he may be losing his power at this point. But I'm saying he still was known in the streets. He was known that he was on the come up, and he knew that. In my opinion, I feel like he knew I can't get these caliber of women. I'm sorry, I'm in Manhattan and people are ringing, beeping the horn.
Go ahead.
I feel like he's insecure, and he feel like, you know, I'm not, my looks wise, he can't get that type of female just on GP, just without money.
Who, Diddy? Diddy can't?
He said.
You said Diddy?
No, I doubt. Without money, no.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you think without any type of influence? No, I don't think that he has the looks wise to pull those type of females.
Most females don't care how a guy looks. They want a man that is either assertive, aggressive, confident, respected. They don't give a fuck if you're bow-legged and you got fucking fucked up teeth.
Well, right.
Cross-eyed. They don't give a goddamn.
Right.
If you're that nigga, then they will lay down and receive the tool. Go ahead.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. But he's that nigga because he's getting the paper or whatever situation. He's been successful, so that's why he's able to interact with these type of females, because there are men that have nothing, and there are men that are not nice looking. It's like you said, it's about being confident and all of that. But I just feel like he's insecure about that. Like he feels like, well, I can't get these type of chicks. Otherwise, does she really want me for me? Right. So he has that inner rage inside. I don't know. That's just my analysis. I could be wrong.
I appreciate the call. Thank you for tapping in, dear. You have a wonderful weekend. What's left of it.
Okay, you too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Females don't give a fuck how you look. If you look too good, the average female won't want you because she'll think that you spend more time in the mirror than she does. Can I get amen in the live chat? Damn, why he always worried about his looks and his fucking skin? What was the old term back in the days? Manscaping. Females want you to be busted and disgusted. That's why when you get with them and you marry them and you see married men in the supermarkets with wifey, they usually dress like bums. Their wives dress them. Here, put this on. No, we're not going outside with you with no goddamn Prada sandals. You put on the Crocs. Right or wrong? Rugerell got you donation. Star Eddie Winslow has OnlyFans with Sydney Starr. Yes, hey, salute to them both, man. Salute to them both. Sydney Starr is a really, really nice person. I have to say that. Sydney Starr, I've met Sydney Starr, called into my show. Congrats to Eddie Winslow and Sydney Starr. Yeah. Okay, who are you? Are you calling in? Who is this? What area code? Folks, I do not charge people to call in, but I am allergic to broke niggas. Keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Okay. I just sent someone an email. What area code are you calling in from? Oh, Star, that was the lawyer that sent you the $100 donation. Sheesh. If that was, academics has to be careful. No fucking police in New Jersey don't be guaranteeing nobody shit. Oh, yeah, you'll never be arrested. What? Cops in New Jersey always used to tell me, we'll be in touch. We'll be in touch. Hold on a second. Thank you, Crime Skills. Hang on a second, guys. I want to make sure I send Crime Skills an email with regards to the discussion for next week. For next week, was Jesus a vegetarian? Everybody, hold on. I can't do that tonight. The Gospel of the Holy 12. Crime Skills, check your email, sir. The Gospel of the Holy 12, all right? Primo View got you donation. Okay. Primo, thank you for your support, man. God bless you and your wonderful family. I'm an atheist, but if saying God bless you is the highest form of respect in your world, sir, God bless you. Thank you for that Skrilla. Number 9. With the lights out, Star, what Combs did you punch your coke whores with? Okay, give me a second. This is Ebonics, and I struggle with Ebonics. Star, what Combs did you punch your coke whores with? I think what he's trying to say is me punching whores. No, sir. So I defended myself throughout my journey. I was not a beater. No. I was not a gorilla pimp. According to multiple sources, and you can ask Blade, I allegedly impersonated a DEA officer. But thank you for your donation. Ron Artest says, OJ, you my nigga. Okay. David says, Star, this nigga Elvis smoking dust. Fuck is wrong with him? Sir, please go to Premium Black News on YouTube. I love Big Elvis the Chef's takes on things. And you know, he talks about different alternative universes and things like that. It's makes great conversation. Thaw Wild Seed. Is it possible that Drake went half on the video with academics because Diddy smacked fire out of Drake years ago? That's plausible. It's plausible. Mr. Butterworth. Yes, I seen that vid, Okay. That brought probably deserve. Okay, no, it's easy. Slow down, man. Slow down. Star, when is Stacey Galore gonna cam up? I'm tired of waiting, bruh. I don't know. We're waiting on Stacey Galore to launch her platform. Stacey, where are you? What the fuck? They were asking about your goddamn site here. One more before I go back to the phone lines here. Number 9 with the lights out. Star. Okay, I read that one. And I read Firestarter. Let's get back to the phone lines here. We're having a good conversation. It's late night. Area code 914. Are you there? Did you see the video, this sad video of Cassie being violated? 914.
Hey, Star.
How are you?
Take that.
Mm.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Come on.
Star, we got to give it to Diddy as the realist, because he's one of the people who live his words. You feel me? Take that.
No, sir. Diddy's a piece of shit, sir. Let's keep it real. Do you have daughters?
Nah, he is.
You have daughters? Come on.
I do. Yeah. But here's the thing is, A, he did beat her like a Hebrew slave or an old Virginia slave, but she stayed with him. So she reaped somewhat the benefits of that beating.
Do you have a sister, sir, or a niece or an auntie that's ever been through that? There's nothing funny about it. Seriously, it's not a laughing matter. It's not.
No, there's nothing funny about it, but she stayed, so she can't be that.
She tried to leave, sir. Can you address that? She tried.
Okay. What happened after they left?
Are you a female hater? Keep it real. A lot of niggas pretend to be heterosexual, but they hate females. I'm just asking. Do you hate females?
No, I love females. I'm not a hater. Hey, Star, you know
when you tuck your penis, do you use duct tape or Scotch tape?
Star,
so I asked you a question. You've asked me questions. When you tuck your penis, do you use duct tape or Scotch tape?
Neither. But can I tell you what would have been the icing on the cake for that video, Star?
Toot. Hey, beep.
Could I tell you what the icing on the cake would have been on that video?
No, sir. We're talking about you right now. Chaka cha. Huh? When is the last time you walked the runway and did you serve face?
How you doing?
Gotta go. Thank you. I said good night. I didn't hang up on you. Okay, he hung up. Give me body. There is nothing funny about that fucking video. Crime Skills. Okay. Crime Skills says, I've been doing the research. Okay. Yeah. The Gospel of the Holy 12. Let's talk about that next week. You see, these things I had to go through and, try to understand to the best of my knowledge before I reached the position of atheism. I didn't go through no fucking hardships or, somebody got killed or somebody died that I love. No. I woke up from the dream to a rational awakening after doing research. So, yeah, check out that link, Crime Skills and other people. Andrew, I got your donation. Feds leaked the vid. Clean back for the diss track. Okay. By Drake, you're saying Drake? Possibly. I think academics. He's smart, man. I could hold a second. Academics. He told you. He says, I'm one of the top 3 media niggas. Right or wrong? Troll babies. In my opinion, he has that power. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I recommend this particular movie if you find time this weekend. Okay. Hold on a second, guys. I'm coming back to the phones. I want to make sure. Skylar Saunders, are you out there, sir? Do you want to tap in? You're always welcome. YouTube.com/@SkySaunders. It always gives great perspectives and great input. Blade says the donor could be someone who simply grabbed a pic of him, okay, off the internet and created a profile with it, okay. All right, well, thank you, Blade. As I said, I'm doing research. Okay. Let's go to area code 214. Good evening. You've been on hold for a while. Thank you for your patience. 214. Late night. Are you there? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have to keep it moving. Let me go to area code. Hold on. Area code 704. You there? Good evening. 704. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Star,
Yes,
Star,
sir.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. How are you?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm alive, sir. Niggas are dying. Niggas are in the penitentiary. I'm alive.
That's what it is. Listen,
Yes,
man, I just called in about the Diddy situation, man.
Please.
And I think in a weird way, I think Diddy is suffering from a case of insecurities. I think he opened up Pandora's box with the whole street call situation. I think it started out of curiosity. I got a homegirl that her and her husband entertain those type of things, and it ruined their relationship, bro. I think what ended up happening.
Please don't say no names. Don't say no names. No names.
No names. But I think that out of curiosity, him watching her sleep around with other men.
We don't know that to be true, sir. Please do not slander Cassie. You have no knowledge of that. Slow that down.
Okay, cool. I thought it was in the lawsuit. My fault. But yeah, man, I think he's dealing with insecurities. I think that she knows a lot. And any time like that, man, when a woman gets to walking away, I think it scares him, bro. And yeah, I think that's what happened. Okay. I think he stormed out of that room. She trying to leave. She know too much, and
yeah,
it got nasty, bro. It got nasty.
Have you ever been in love, sir? I'm talking about love. The point of selflessness.
I have.
Are you in love now, or when was the last time you were in love?
It's about a year ago, and I was talking to my pops about this situation, and I said, man, I think every man that's dealt with a a certain level, a certain number of women has had to restrain themselves from putting their hands on a woman. I think every man has been there before. I think every man. I'm not saying what Diddy done was, but I think every man has been in a situation where a female has gotten under his skin and he had to restrain himself. I think every man has been there.
I disagree, but I'm letting you speak. I disagree.
Okay. But no, I think most men have been. A female has touched their emotions. I know, Star, you like to
touch their emotions, yes, but when you say restrain, you mean withhold from putting hands on her? That's what you're saying?
I think every man has dealt with a certain number of. I think every man has had their.
I asked you specifically, sir, about putting hands on her. So you're saying?
Yeah, to restrain yourself.
Absolutely not, sir.
Later.
Absolutely
sure.
not. Absolutely not. Well, can you give us the source, the source of your information that you're saying here?
Well, no, that's just an opinion. I said I think that every man. I don't think it's a fact, but I think that you may not admit it, but I think that you've been emotional behind a female before if you've dealt with it.
I've only defended myself, sir. You don't know me. The last time I was in love was in the 80s. I don't ever want to be in that position again. Ever.
Hey, but listen, before you kick me off, can I ask you a quick question about the other situation you were talking about?
Which one?
The academic situation.
Yeah, that's the main topic. Go ahead.
So when you asked me about being in love, I went through a case where, and I'm gonna ask you, do you think that academics is going through a case of guilt, it's like a guilty kind of conscious thing when you're dating a girl and he has a certain status. He's probably done a lot of things that I'm asking, this is a hypothetical. I've done things in relationships where my friends or the public may see my girl acting out, but they don't know the things that I've done to make her act that way. So when we see this girl acting out and acting in certain ways, we sit back like, why is he still with her? But I think he knows why he's still with her because maybe he understands the reason that she's acting that way. Like maybe it's a guilty kind of, and I've been there before where people see the girl acting out and they say, well, why are you still with her? She's so crazy. But you know deep down, she just went through your phone and found out you were sleeping with her friend. Like you know, and you're not gonna, but you know deep down that you were part of the reason that, and that doesn't justify her actions. But if you are a man that can take some kind of accountability, you know that at some point you kind of rubbed her the wrong way and you kind of went overboard. So now she's tripping. I think that's some of what he's going through. I just don't think
Can I jump in, sir? Because I want to try and address what you said without losing focus. You said going through the phone. Yes, that's what you said?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Real niggas don't need to go through the phone, sir.
No, you missed it.
Sir, hang on. You said it. Let me respond.
Okay, all right.
Real niggas don't need to go through the phone. Bitch, what's in your phone? Bitch, who you talking to? You feel me? No, I
got you.
No, I don't agree with you. Had to restrain himself. No, bitch, I got to get the fuck away from you. You're doing too much. You're not focused. You're not following my lead. Again, last time I was in love was in the 80s. I was young. I didn't know no better, and I will never be in that position again in life. But in terms of the phone, when's the last time you went through a girl's phone, and what were you looking for?
That I ain't been through I'm sorry, I ain't mean to curse the algorithm, but I ain't been through a phone in years. I think you.
When was the last time?
Yeah, I was saying.
What was the last time?
College, man. 21, 22 years old, man. College. So that's been 8 years ago.
Okay. And what were you looking for?
Man, you know that you get that gut feeling, man, and you go through there and you find what you was looking for. I definitely found what I was looking for sure. But I've been in this situation.
You found another nigga who was putting her ankles behind her neck? What'd you find?
Nah, see, I never found that, and that's what makes it even worse, bro.
You're capping.
See, girls are good at cleaning them phones out, bro.
So you're capping.
Nah, the girls good at cleaning them phones out. They good. For sure.
I appreciate the call, though, man. Thank you.
For sure.
Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm too conceited to go through your phone. Bitch, what's in the phone? Bitch, are you talking to anybody in that motherfucking phone that's giving you some Skrilla, that's paying you, that's helping this relationship? If not, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're a loser. You got a bunch of niggas in your phone and you're broke. You're asking me for money. Bitch, I got to cut you loose. Any real niggas in the live chat on that type of time? What the fuck would I go through a bitch's phone for? See you talking to simps? You're a broke ass out here riding around on bald tires with bad credit. Fuck out of here. Malcolm, I got your donation. All roads lead back to Cat Williams. He said this is the year of a lot of secrets will be revealed. Thank you, Andre. And man, I have to say this, dog. That Cat Williams special on Netflix, I watched it again. I was trash, man. I was trash. Good to hear from you, Andre. Hold on a second. 804. Cornell, is that you? You've been on hold for a while. Cornell, good evening, sir. Are you there? Saturday night, Cornell.
Hey, what's up, Big Nick?
Yes, sir. Is that you, Cornell? I didn't mean to scream out your government name, but that's what I said.
Hey, man, I just want to throw some bullshit. Is this a black show? Or what we doing?
Well, it's a money show tonight. I'm working, you know. What's cracking?
Hey, look, I think she lined them up. I think she had this plan for years. I think probably within the first week they started dating, she knew what type of time Diddy was on.
Cassie?
Yeah, Cassie.
Okay.
And like the last caller said, she stayed. She knew what time it was. She absorbed all that, all that abuse.
Right.
And she went through the Me Too movement, and she saw, the outcome of all of that, and she took advantage of it.
Okay.
If you ask me, I think she should have took the steps.
The steps? What steps?
Yeah, she should have took the steps. She was at the elevator trying to put a shoe or a flip flop on. She should have took the steps.
Oh, you mean to go down the elevator? Okay.
Yeah.
Please don't laugh, sir. It's not a laughing matter, no matter how you look at this. I'm sure you have a sister, mother, daughter, auntie. There's nothing funny about what happened. Let's just let's get focused.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If she did line him up, why didn't the dumb nigga, I'm calling the nigga dumb, why didn't the nigga give her a ring? After all those years, he had her when she was young and tender, my nigga. Not a stretch mark, a stretch mark on her body.
Yeah.
No cellulite, huh? Breath smell like Similac, my nigga. Why not give her a ring?
Low mileage pussy. You're right.
Low mileage.
You should have.
Give her the ring. Old dumb nigga. And then had the audacity to get up on one of them shows with that fucking 305 trash, supposedly giving her $250K a month. Nigga, you deserve to be brought down. That hurt me to see that nigga with that city girl trash. And you didn't give Cassie a ring? Go ahead and finish up.
Yeah. Well, he paid for that. That incident that was caught on camera, that was at $30 million right there.
I heard she got 50.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's even worse. That was it. That was the moment. That one incident.
I think she earned it. If you ask me.
Yeah.
I think she earned it.
Yeah, she took it. She took the beat. She took the abuse. I agree. Yeah.
Well,
she should have took the fire escape though.
Thank you for your call, sir. Thank you. There's nothing funny about that video, man. Especially if you got daughters, sisters, nieces, aunties, mothers. It's one of the reasons why I couldn't do a show last night. There's nothing funny about that video. I've had friends and associates over the years, man. They've been through hell and high water. I've seen niggas throw their lives away over situations like that. Crash the fuck out. You know, a lot of people talk about what they would do under that type of, mindset. Seen niggas crash out. Had somebody ask me to borrow a gun one time. I said, man, listen, I fuck with you, homie, but I can't loan you a gun. 2 days later, that nigga was in the steel bracelets. That's all I'll say. Hang on a sec, guys. Let me make sure I'm promoting my sponsors. www.HudsonTubs.com. HudsonTubs.com. That's a great platform to go to. Ask for Maurice. Bathtub restoration, kitchen sinks, stoves, vintage washing machines. That man does phenomenal work. Reach out to him. Tell him I sent you. How do I say your name? Is it Gwendolyn? I got your donation. Wanting in queue. Okay. Can you tell me what area code, young lady? I got your donation. Hang on a second. I don't want to just blurt out names. What is the area code? SUN. Let me see if this is her right here. Is that Gwendolyn Sunday? Good evening.
Nah.
Okay.
Star, what's good, man?
Yes, sir. Who are you, sir, this evening?
This is Scott the Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, Scott. Hey, girl.
What does Puffy do, yo? Why isn't he deported already? Why ain't they send this nigga back to Haiti, man?
Is Diddy? I don't think Diddy's Haitian. He's from Mount Vernon. Where you go, sir?
Yo, man. I remember back in the days, you was like Puffy the Haitian. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I always thought of it.
Sir, you're on Sherm stick. I've never said Puffy the Haitian. Stop it. Stop it.
And there's hold up. Hold up, man. And are you nervous? Are you worried? Because, Cat Williams said everybody's about to be put on blast. And I remember there was a story about you, like, getting big.
Let's get this nigga out of here. Calling here capping and asking me something about Cat Williams. So we talking about the diddler. Fuck is you talking about? I'm looking for this female's call. I don't see it. Young lady, can you send me an email? thehater1964yahoo.com. Let me see if this is her right here. Area code 7702. Good evening. Is that Sunday? Sunday, late night. Yes, no, maybe?
What's up, Star?
Yes, sir. How are you? It's cracking.
Yeah. I think that tape, I think Fed most likely released that tape to kind of influence a future jury, maybe.
Okay.
Or it could have been some people that was on Cassie's side that say, "Hey, we still not done with you. We want to show this."
Okay.
Kind of like for the same reason. Kind of for the same reason to say, like, look, any case that he may get pulled up on the future, they're gonna try to do him like Nevada did OJ. You remember they couldn't get OJ on what they thought he did, and
they couldn't get him on the criminal. They got him on the civil. Right. Go ahead.
Yeah, but no. After that, he had a charge where he got charged for stealing his own stuff back.
Yes, yeah.
And what they did was, even though in that particular case, he wasn't wrong for trying to get his stuff back, but they say, well, we got it now because we couldn't get you before, so they overcharged him and they oversentenced him.
Right.
And I think that's probably with their anger. So yeah, I don't think it was academics on that. It could have been anybody. It could have been somebody who got a bone to pick with, probably still got the liquor company probably still upset with him and they want to do more. But yeah, I think that's how that tape got out. I think it was done strategically.
Okay.
And they could have found it when they did the raid. They could have did that because if he paid, they say allegedly he paid a certain amount of money,
$50,000, and yeah, more than likely they got that from the raid. And not that you have to agree with me, but what would be the purpose, the point of putting that out on a Friday? Most of your major news platforms, the cycle that they go by is to release your big stories on a Monday so that they pick up traction, Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. Nobody wants to put out a story on a Friday unless you're trying to kill another story, if you ask me. Go ahead.
Right. No, that could all be part of it too. I think maybe it's going to take a long time for the real truth of everything to come out. But I think it's not looking good. It's not looking good that I've seen a lot of people have domestic violence in their relationships, but a man got to always try to restrain himself more than a woman because we're bigger, And that's the part I didn't like. You know what I mean? You a bigger person and you kicking somebody that's smaller. I
don't know if I agree with that, sir. How old are you? How old are you?
I'm in my late 30s.
Are you married? Are you in love?
Been there, done that. Been there, done that.
Are you married?
Once upon a time.
Okay. I think that most females practice restraint. Females are the most vicious predators on the planet, whether they be mammals, insects. You have insects that, after copulation will eat off the head of the male. You know this, right? Praying mantis.
Right.
Okay. That's the reason why you have males who, once they get married, they become shells of what they used to be. They get beaten down. Females will punch them in the head, poke them in the head. Oh, don't make me mad. I'll kill you. I'll fuck you up. And you get the man who just becomes soft over time. I think that most females, put hands on a man. There's not a lot of stats to prove this. I could just be, blowing smoke, but I think that most males are victims of domestic violence. They just don't report it out of, shame. But go ahead.
No, you absolutely right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because women are very smart and insidious. They know how to push your buttons without showing their hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you add drugs and alcohol in the mix, and that's just going to make things 10 times worse. And yeah,
I think most females are sober beaters. It beats you up sober.
Yeah.
You're riding around in the car with the wife and the kids, and she's punching you in your fucking temple. Pow! Kids are in the back seat. The kids are smiling. Ooh, mommy just sucker punched daddy. What does daddy do? Daddy don't say nothing. But okay, I'm gonna get us there. Hold on.
Yeah. Facts.
Go ahead and finish up, man. Finish up.
Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to mix that up in there. There was a time where men used to do those kinds of things to women, and it was okay. I remember, and being in New York as a little kid, you can walk in the borough at a certain time of day, and you can see somebody beating on this woman, and nobody said anything. Now
that was all propaganda, sir. But listen, I appreciate the call, man. I gotta take other calls. Thank you, man. Yes, sir. Thank you. That's all propaganda. Men beating on females. These females be out here catching 2 pieces on the average beta male. Area code 206 is that Sunday. Sunday?
Yes.
Hey,
hi. Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. I love your show.
Oh, thank you. Now listen, in the future, okay, I'm 60 years of age. If you don't put the area code in the queue, I don't remember phone numbers. All right.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. All right.
Where do you want to start? It's Saturday night. Where do you want to go?
I wanted to comment on the Cassie situation.
Please.
You know, she's a little older than me, but I was in the same situation myself. I was viciously beaten by my ex-fiance who was much older than me as well.
Please don't say his name. Don't say his name. Please don't do that.
No, I'm not going to.
Go ahead.
I didn't report it until recently. I didn't say anything.
Okay.
And one of the first things that they ask you is, why didn't you say nothing?
Right.
Why did you wait this long? And it's a combination of things. Fear is one of them. And then I think that he took care of her financially to where she felt kind of indebted. And I think that this coming out is a good thing. I used to work with Ankra, who was the vocal coach on Making the Band. He died.
Okay.
But he spoke to me about Diddy, and he said that Diddy was a really harsh person. He passed away 2 years ago. And I have all of our emails and our text messages. I put them on my Instagram. He took me under his wing as a singer. Okay. But that stuck with me. And when I saw this come out, I thought, I'm not surprised. He seems extremely aggressive and intense. And the type of beating that she experienced was even worse than what happened to me. I was strangled and beaten, and still, I think her beating was worse. And I feel like the way that he did it was so vicious and violent that that's a part of his lifestyle. That's what I really felt. Because I was only viciously attacked on one occasion in a year span, but the way that he did it, it was so routine, it was so regimented. She was so adapted to his behavior. And I feel like he was comfortable because he knew how far to go. She knew how far it would go. And it was just this tangle that they had. Regardless if he's persecuted or not, it's good to see his true character come to light, because people should not be giving this person money, endorsing him, sponsoring him. A lot of people think that women are liars when we say, hey, this man beat me, almost killed me. That's why I had the courage myself to report it, because I was being called a liar on social media platforms. On several different shows, I was called a liar. And I said, you know what? This is why they say we're liars, because we never report it. We never do anything about it. And so I took video, and I have footage and evidence.
Okay.
I submitted it about my case, and I'm glad that somebody has evidence for her.
If I can jump in and stay with me, thank you for sharing your story. I think he's a serial beater, Diddy, you know. Listen, I'm an older man. I've seen a lot of things. Not that I'm right, you know, all the time. But Cassie, as you saw in the video, she laid there. She didn't fight back. She just gave him time to gather himself if he could. And there's another video with her under the blanket. She's not saying anything. So she may have been young and sadly in love, thinking he would change, you know, but as time went on, maybe she just realized this isn't going anywhere, and I still don't even have a ring. Do you know how they broke up? What was the final straw that made them separate and the relationship end? I don't know.
I would love to add that, first of all, I preference in relationships older men. Okay. Like, older men to me are more attractive. I'm 35.
Okay.
I date 50 plus.
Okay.
With that being said, the only caveat is they're smarter and they're more capable of manipulation because they know more than a person half their age. And I think that, and I'm not saying anything negative about older men, but they're smarter. It's just a fact. And I feel like he knew he was 10 steps ahead of her in the relationship, and she didn't even know what was happening when it was happening. She didn't know it was abuse, because if that was her first abusive relationship, right, you have no idea what's happening to you. You're completely bombarded. And I don't know, it's just, there's that when the person is so much older, they're just smarter, they're more clever, they're more careful. He's done it before. He's a serial abuser, like you said. Yeah. And that happened to be my case too. I did a criminal background check, and this individual hid several DV charges from his history. And she probably didn't have the luxury of doing so herself because everybody was so hush-hush. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure all the women he was with. Absolutely. But there's too much fear and repercussion to say anything.
If I can jump in here, I don't know what the final straw was with their relationship and why they went their own ways, but I think she is a total victim. And I don't remember, if anyone else does, please let me know what prompted her to finally come out. But I think if I had to guess, it's because she has her own children now. And she just, looking into the eyes of those beautiful little life forces, they can break you. They can make you become a different person. She probably said, hey, I can't lie to my kids. Does that make sense? Are you a mother?
I am. I have a 7-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
I report what made me report my situation, which is still pending investigation right now, is I saw that it was repeat offender history for the same exact reason. I thought it was an isolated event. That's what he said. He said, "Oh, I've never done this before. You drove me to this. You did this. You caused this." And I believed him. I was like, "You're right. I did this. I made you strangle me and bash my head in." And I'm not making excuses, but I feel like older men are smarter. They know how to manipulate a lot better than a young person. And sometimes you just, as a young person, you want that leadership and guidance and you just believe whatever they say. And I really think at her being 19 years old, he groomed her. And I think that she didn't know any better. She didn't know that it wasn't okay to get beat. Maybe her mother had a history with that, and that's what she knows.
Right.
Because I can say that that's a pattern with women. We see it in the home, and then we go for that when we get older.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like when people say, "Why'd you wait so long?" I mean, listen, I've broken some of the biggest stories in urban media, from the Africa Bambaataa story to other stories with regards to people finally coming forward. And based upon my research, a lot of people are trying to suppress the pain and the memories of that time. So they're not looking to just come out, and especially by way of today's standards, where you have social media just, attacking you and accusing you of, just trying to get a bag, so to speak, but go ahead and finish up. I want to give you the last word, but I think he's a serial beater, and I think Cassie is a total victim. Go ahead.
Thank you for saying that, because you have so much empathy for her, and I think that's beautiful. I think you're setting a really fine example for men to follow. You're keeping the conversation serious. The tone is appropriate, and I appreciate that. That's my last word.
Thank you so much. Have a great night. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
It's a serious topic. Nothing funny about it. Guys, what was the name of that? I hate to always keep going back to this. I should have bookmarked this. In California, that woman who accused the teacher of molesting her in middle school. Molesting. You want to talk about a heartbreaking fucking story. This might be it right here, Riverside ex-teacher. No, that's not it. Wait a minute. This girl, she was in her room. She's a mother now, and she called her former middle school teacher who was molesting her. This might be it right here. Hold on a second. Riverside, California. Jamie X. That's it. Let me put this video in my live chat. Let me bookmark this. Because without this video, this woman who she was 28, this 9 years ago, Jamie Carrillo, Carrillo, she couldn't live with the shame anymore. She started calling, or she called the former teacher of hers, gym teacher, who was molesting her when she was 12. To my live chat, the link for those who. Former student confronts her alleged abuser, and the woman admitted. Okay, this happened back in 2014. We went over this on the Star Chamber. Just wanted to point that out. Guys, sit tight on the phones. All right. Is it Yomi or Yami? Thank you for your donation. Maybe not time. Okay, that's a little gross, but thank you for the email. Tapping in area code 305. Did you send in a donation? Who are you? I mean, I don't charge people, but we don't, my audience doesn't want the perspective of a broke nigga. Hold on a second. They told me years ago, Star, please keep the broke niggas off the line, okay? Glasgow got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Shalana, did I say that right? Thank you for your donation, darling. Most requested. Okay, I think he did. Okay, you did send it a donation. Okay, I had to ask. The audience told me a long time, yo, keep the broke niggas off the line. Where is 305? Okay, is that most requested, sir? Good evening. Thank you for your patience. Most requested.
What's going on, Star?
Hey, how are you, man? Thank you for understanding. Yeah. It's not me. They don't want to hear the perspective of a broke nigga, so I had to ask.
Amen. Amen. I understand, and I agree.
Let's go.
I understand, and I agree, man. What's cracking?
Okay. Queen's Flip, I see you. I'm going to get to you in a second. Queen's Flip. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Listen, man. Talking about two topics, right?
Yes, sir. Take your time.
Niggas who be going through women's phones and things of that sort.
Yeah, sucker shit.
Now listen, they crazy, man, because if you suspect or you got to go through the phone of your girl, you already know that she's cheating. And if she's doing that, you might as well just call it a day and leave her alone.
I disagree, but go ahead.
Nobody's fine.
I disagree. I'm not cutting no girl loose because she's talking to other niggas on the phone. If she's getting money, I want her even more. But go ahead.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I agree with you. If that's the case, she's getting Skrilla, like you said. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll let it be. You know what I'm saying? We both be on the same team, if that's the case. Right. But just for the hell of it, if she's not telling me that she's getting this money, oh, no. We you know what I'm saying? We got to split. It's simple as that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be looking through no drawers so I can see roaches and rats coming out of the drawers when I know they're already in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
how old might you be, sir?
Man,
how old might you be?
How old am I?
Yes, how old are you, sir?
I'm 58.
58. Are you married? Are you with a woman who has kids? Who are we talking to?
No, man. I was married about 3 years ago. I got divorced. And, yeah, I'm single right now.
Do you have children? Do you have children?
Hey, I got 5 kids. They're older now.
Why'd you get divorced?
2 and 3 boys.
Why'd you get divorced?
Basically because I was cheating. Basically. No, I was cheating, so...
Did your wife have all 5 children?
No. My wife doesn't have any kids. I had kids with other women for her, prior to her.
So your wife divorced you. She divorced you.
Yeah, well, I divorced her. Because, I didn't want to be in a relationship anymore.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah. Because I was doing the...
Hang on a second, sir. You're 58 now, all right? I mean, and you divorced her. How old was she when you divorced her?
I divorced her like 7 years ago.
Why? Just because you were cheating? You felt guilty? I'm trying to get an understanding here. What the?
Yeah, man. The thing is, I really didn't want to be married. No, I really didn't want to be married. I don't know if I did it out of pity or whatever, but I wanted to be married because I knew that I was not going to change my behavior of, running around with women and stuff like that. So, it was just that. And I didn't want to keep.
I thank you for the call, sir, but there's nothing I can do for you. I just, we're on two totally different pages, but I respect your opinion. Anything else you want to mention about the video?
I mainly called. I called because of Cassie. I called because of Cassie and P. Diddy.
Go ahead.
Basically.
Go ahead.
And I agree with you, Star. We have to give sympathies to this young lady because I think P. Diddy is a scumbag. You know what I'm saying?
He's a serial beater.
Why?
A serial beater.
Yes. Yeah, there's no reason for him putting hands on that woman the way he did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I totally, he's supposed to be in jail. Listen, I tell the truth, Star. That would have been my sister, would have been crashed out a long time ago.
Yeah.
Long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
All right.
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I would not even be waiting for nobody, no media, none of that. Would have been gone already.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate the call, sir, and thank you for your patience. Thank you.
Thank you, Star. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yes, okay. Guys, sit tight on the phones. Queens Flip, I see you, my nigga. Thank you for the donation. Queens Flip. Flip, I love you, my nigga. I was trolling him a couple of weeks ago, and he's a great guy. Flip, and I'm so proud of you, what you're doing. I wasn't trying to, quote unquote, snitch. I just, I drink Flip, and sometimes I say things I shouldn't say. But Flip has got some beautiful condos in Portmore, Jamaica. Anybody, if you're taking a trip to Portmore, holler at Flip. He's got these nice Airbnbs. I heard they got fruit set up in there, and it's beautiful. Beautiful. Let me see if he texted me. He's getting Skrilla. He left a nice donation, huh? What a great fucking guy. All right. I'm coming to the phone line. Sit tight. Primo View, I got your other donation. Extended Saturday night show coming up on 3 hours. Who else sent to the donation here? 100 Acre Woods. I see you, my nigga. How are you? 100 Acre Woods. Miss Ruth, I got your donation. Didn't you send me an email, Miss Ruth? I saw something a day or so ago. I appreciate you so much. But yesterday I was just doing me, like Fridays, But you sent me an email, and I thank you so much. Hold on a second. All right, guys, sit tight on the phone. Sit tight, sit tight, sit tight. Okay, I spoke to this guy, and I did not see. Okay, I spoke to her. I did speak to her. Hold on a second. Area code 908. Good evening. We're having a discussion. I am accusing academics of planting the Diddy video on CNN. Are you there? 908. Good evening.
What's up, Star? This is Kim.
Hey, Kim. How are you, sugar? What's cracking?
I'm good. I just want to say something first. Happy belated birthday. I know your birthday was recently.
How old am I? How old am I?
You said 60. I'll be paying attention.
I'm 368. But go ahead.
You love to bust my chops.
Come on, how about it? Let's go.
I want to say this, right?
Okay.
The video that we saw, I don't think DJ Academics is smart enough to do that. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I really feel like that could have possibly came from somebody in Diddy's camp, because you got to remember, when you send tapes to CNN, they're not paying for those tapes. And in my mind, what he did in that tape was a culmination of the things that he made Kim Porter suffer. So the thing is, when he was dealing with Cassie, he was dealing with Kim Porter, and they said from the reports that he used to play Cassie against Kim Porter because she was of Hispanic heritage, and then he was saying he don't like black bitches and this and this and that, allegedly, and that's
all hearsay. Let's take it easy. Come on, that's hearsay, baby.
Well, that's what was in the court documents in that 75-page deposition. So That was in the paperwork.
Go ahead.
This is the thing is, this is all going to come out to be worse than what it is. I think this is just the tip of the iceberg of a federal case. They don't know if the mule is going to flip on him. Then he got the case with that other guy that said that he sexually assaulted.
The mule already copped out. The white boy copped out.
Listen, it's going to get worse. This is just the beginning.
Hang on. Hang on, baby. I appreciate your patience. The white boy copped out. You do know that, right? The Diddy mule. Let me see if I can find out what he copped out to. Yeah. And he copped out. He accepted the plea deal as of yesterday. Go ahead.
All I know is it's going to get crazy. This was just the beginning of what's getting ready to happen to him, and they're going to get him on a bigger scale. They're going to do him worse than they did R. Kelly. It's getting ready to get crazy. And this is just karma for all the stuff he did to Kim Porter. You see, his other baby mom, Misa was going off when their son Justin had got locked up. It's just the boys know what's going on, but I think he shielded his daughters to where they don't necessarily see what's going on. But this is going to get very bigger. It's going to get bigger, and it's going to get more chaotic. And I really think they're going to start it with some type of kidnapping charges. It's just going to get crazy.
Let me ask you a question.
DJ Academics is smart enough, though.
Okay, I heard you say that. I think Academics is a brilliant businessman, but that's neither here nor there. Do you think that the diddler, Sean Combs, is part of a bigger problem? That problem being the message in the most dominant genre right now. It needs to change. It's vile. It's vicious. It's idiotic. It's finessing. I mean, I don't know how old you are, but I am so tired of seeing little savage niggas with the money phone running around in fucking skinny jeans with their pants hanging off their asses, running up in goddamn department stores, stealing shit, getting shot, and then screaming, "No, not my baby. No, bitch. It's your baby. It's your baby." Do you think that Diddy is part of a bigger problem and that the message of rap music needs to fucking change? Can we go there for a second?
Yes, we can go there. I do think he's a part of the problem, but the reality is they always try to promote in the Black community a negative standpoint for us to live by and to, what's the word I want to say, to emulate. Like, I'll give you a case in point. I'm 46. I don't know Sexy Red songs. The stuff that she sing about, the stuff that Sukiyana sing about.
You said you're how old? How old are you?
I'm 40. I'm 46. I just turned 46.
46?
I don't live my life like that.
46?
Yes, 46.
Go ahead.
Yes, 46. I don't live my life out there popping my pussy and out with Tom, Dick, Harry. I don't live my life like that, so I can't understand what that music is. For me, personally, I don't listen to music of this time. I usually listen to 90s R&B, 2000. That's about it. All this new stuff I don't listen to because there's no meaning in it, and it's sending out the wrong messages. You know, these kids, they know all the ratchet songs, but can't read or write. So it's just like, it's crazy. But it's sad, but this is going to be the justice that for Kim Porter, because he did do her dirty. He did her all kinds of wrong. All kinds of wrong. And my grandmother always said, well, don't come out in the wash, it'll come out in the rinse.
Come out in the
rinse cycle now.
Come out in the rinse, girl. Yeah. Kim, I thank you for your call, darling. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
She's capping. They all know Sexy Red lyrics. Bust your head, bust your head, bust your head. Ski. I don't be listening to that shit. Well, somebody sure does. Queens Flip, are you out there? Flip, you ride with Joe Budden. You hold him down. And we appreciate you for that. And you are a boss within your own right. Make sure you check out Queens Flip on YouTube, Instagram. The nigga's lit. Flip, please let Joe know. He knows I fuck with him heavy. He is the voice of today's culture. Will Joe Budden even ask the question if academics was behind planting the video at CNN to kill the wave, the story of him and his lawsuit? He's a smart motherfucker, academics. Big nigga back in the building. Okay, it's Sunday morning now. Late Saturday night. Give me a second. I'm sipping a little red wine here. If you're just now joining the show, we're exploring a theory of mine that the video was planted at CNN to shift a narrative. Now, what narrative? I don't know. I've already stated I think it was DJ Academics. Highly intelligent. He knows the media game. He's one of the big three right now, right? Right or wrong? He says it. I know he knows people at CNN. And TMZ did him dirty. They posted the story about the rape lawsuit. Okay, thank you, Trevor. I got your email. And thank you, Crime Skills. I got your email. Blade. Okay. I'm coming back to the phone lines. Give me a second. Rondell, I got your donation via Cash App. We smoking on that Diddy pack tonight. Yes, he's a piece of shit. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. But now, will Diddy take other people down? He's a Mount Vernon nigga, not a Harlem nigga. You know? I mean, he's already been, according to sources, blackmailing and extorting people. Will he take anybody down to avoid jail time? All right, that I don't know. Someone pretending to be Scott LaRock. Oh, God. Okay, he says star. Okay, send in the $20. Scott LaRock, he wants me to tell the story again, which I have already done, about me and the woman, the mother and the nunchucks. I was defending myself, sir, but go ahead and send the $20. I'll go back and tell the story again. All right. Let's go to area code 210. Good evening, extended show. We're talking about the video. Have you seen it? Horrible video. Cassie. Yes, no, maybe. 210.
Yes, I have seen the video. What's up, Star?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you having me on.
How are you, sir?
Yeah. I'm gonna hit some quick points on what you've been talking about on the show tonight.
Come on.
I respect the fact that you're not crashing out like other podcasts and stuff like that may do, but at the end of the day, this is a business. You understand, bro. You've been living a little bit longer than me. You understand what's going on with these are degenerate people. You know that, bro. And I don't expect you to really say what you really mean. Please don't do it on the podcast because you got sponsors. They will not rock with you if you co-sign different things. That is true, but they both are degenerate. But no human being deserves to get dog walked like that lady got dog walked by P. Diddy. But you got to understand, people are put in categories. If you are a 304, you a lady, or you are a B and all that kind of stuff, you have to put them in those categories. These people live in a different world. Thank God we don't have to live in that type of world anymore. We're older now, but you know exactly what's going on. I don't know what happened because she knew who Kim Porter was. If she was naive, that's okay. But no woman, I cannot think of any reason why P. Diddy did what he did, but I promise you, bro, I done lived long enough. I done seen a woman get dog walked way worse than that, and she didn't get $3. She didn't get no 30 million. A boxer barely get 30 million for getting beat up like that, and he didn't just like stab her or something like that, bro. The way the world is set up in the justice system, it's different.
Okay,
it's different, but you got to understand who you're dealing with. P. Diddy is a monster. These rich guys, celebrities, man, they do all kind of crazy stuff. you just seeing it now because of these cameras.
Right. I'm with you.
Yeah, they've been doing this for a long time. Man, they've been beating women up in the 60s and the 70s, man. I knew my uncles and stuff like, man, yeah, they dog walk women.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't saying that we condone that behavior. I hate that dude laughed. I don't think he really mean it to laugh earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't hold it against him. Maybe he just got caught up in the moment. But if I can go back for a second, and
yes, sir.
And again, with regards to my take, my opinion, I'm saying Cassie was a total victim because okay, so she may have been trying to get into the quote unquote music industry. Yes, vanity driven. Yes. I mean, it's appealing when you're a young person. And Ryan Leslie, she was with Ryan Leslie at first. And then here comes this big, powerful, and he was powerful as shit back in those days. Guy Diddy, he's talking that hot shit to her, but she got into a whirlwind of more than what she bargained for. So I'm not going to clown her in any way, shape, or form. We saw her trying to escape. That speaks volumes, man. She tried to get away. And I'm even going to say this. He was supported by an atmosphere of acceptance. A lot of those fuck niggas around him, they knew about bottles being spiked and all sorts of goofy shit.
Right.
And a lot of those niggas should be sued. I'm just saying that. But go ahead and finish up.
Yeah. That's exactly where I stand on it, man. You speak very intelligent on it because you speak from experience. You understood what she's a total victim, of course, but it's about grooming. Okay, do you blame the person that got away? I mean, the person that got groomed, or what? I'm like, she got groomed. She was very young.
No, not me. I wouldn't blame her. Absolutely not. Nope.
Heck no, we would never blame the person that got groomed. We know what people that's in a position of power, man. These degenerate people, like I said, it's hard to look at, like when I look at scammers, they do things around the world. They be put in situations, man, they'll scam you in Mumbai and take your grandma's last little dollar for her insulin and don't care because they only going to get pennies on the dollar because of the situation they in. I don't know what situations people will be in a lot of times for their age, their situation. But man, yeah, Chicago, LA, New Jersey, New York, places in Florida, the Caribbeans, the Haitians and stuff. Man, a lot of these people are just trying to survive. And God bless their souls and everything like that for what they done. We know it's degeneracy, and thank God we're in a position, man, you don't have to deal with that.
Let me jump in and ask you a question because I brought this out a little late in the broadcast here. Do you think that Diddy is part of a bigger problem? Now, the genre of rap music, this has been the most dominant genre, the most profitable in the history of modern music. It literally put its foot on rock and roll's neck and other forms of music. Every major corporation wants some type of rap music, flavor added to it, whether it be a halftime show or something that brings in that audience. Do you think that this is part of a bigger problem? Not to get too deep, but the art or the culture.
It's very much the problem. I very much so hated those type of people. I didn't get beat up in school and stuff like that, but you do have what they call a warrior class.
Okay.
Some people is in the warrior class when they will fall on the sword. Me and you are not fall on the sword dudes right now. I'm not sacrificing everything. No, they don't care. They will beat you up in front of the teacher and the dang on principal, or be I'm talking about women and men. They are built that way, and they do not care. You have to recognize who these people are. They are the problem, man. I really do hate they do what they do. I don't know their situation. They even what turned them into that. Yeah. So who do we help? I mean, like, I can't get mad at the homeless man because he was on drugs. Somebody gave him the drugs. He's doing this or whatever. I don't know what the situation is. I still try to have some type of sympathy or empathy for all human beings. And I don't play that, never put your hand on a woman. What? No, it's reason your first preservation is self-preservation for humanity. Yeah. So I know, no, sometimes you might have to grab a woman. I ain't saying do what he did. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. I'm glad you shut that down real good. Not even a pimp would really be like, dang, man, you did that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you. Hey, man, I listened to your show all night tonight. I appreciate you having me on, man.
Salute.
That was fun, bro.
Thank you, man. Salute. Yes, sir. Okay. It's a sad video to watch because it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. And if you haven't already, and I'm sure most of you have, show that video to your daughter or to your niece or to your stepdaughter. Show them. Talk to them about the levels within the quote-unquote music industry and the bullshit that goes along with it if you're not careful. I don't know if Cassie had a father. I didn't do that type of in-depth research, but, she was under the delusion that he was going to help her, do something for her. I don't even think she ever even put out an album. Troll Babies, did Cassie ever put out an album after she started fucking around with Diddy? He probably told her all sorts of, things. Okay, they're just trolling up in the live chat, as you should be. Get your troll on. Rondell, I got your donation. Thank you again. Yeah, man, we're smoking on the Diddy path. He's out of here. Joe, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Cassie knew the game. Cassie loved the game. I see a difference, sir. I think Cassie was a victim of the game. Trevor, I got your donation. Appreciate your intelligence. Email sent. Thank you, sir. And listen, I don't even have biological daughters. I mean, I've had females claim to be my biological daughter, and that's fine if you want to claim me, but we're not getting any fucking DNA test because I'm not going to get caught up in that whole, what do you call that shit? Retroactive child support. Woo, shit. Total victim. Anise. Hi, Anise. Yes, Anise, I am in Emerald Isle, North Carolina. No, baby, I don't fly females out. Absolutely not. Fuck out of here. If you find yourself near the Crystal Coast, holler at me. We can meet for a coffee. I don't go out after dark. My eyes ain't what they used to be. I've never had a DUI. I don't want to get caught up, having dinner, drinks, and then fucking driving back home and then get a DUI. No, thank you. But yeah, holler. Send a picture. Let's see who you are, okay? Okay, hang on a second. I got a chat nigga sending in a donation. A chat nigga says, Star, Star, was you drinking early in the morning or everyday struggle with academics? So what if Ak was drinking Henny at 7:15 a.m., old nigga? I didn't say, it was an issue for me. I was just describing, the atmosphere, Chat nigga tapping in. Chat nigga, what do you think about my theory that academics planted that video on CNN? Makes sense to me. Makes a whole lot of sense to me. I give him credit too. Shut down the whole fucking the story about him and that goddamn the rape charge. Hold on a second, guys. I'm looking for area code 475 extended show. Are you there? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good evening. 475.
Hey, Star, how are you? I was calling in about
Nobody gives a shit how I am, sir. Nobody gives a flying fuck if you really want to know.
Nah, I do sometimes.
Okay, I appreciate you. What's cracking, man? Where do you want to start? What's cracking?
Yeah, I wanted to comment on the. I fell asleep waiting on this shit. Okay. I just woke up. Yeah, I want to comment on the Diddy shit.
Let's go. Diddy.
The
Diddler.
Yeah, I saw the video, man. I've been said he was a problem, man. He was a devil. Yeah. Fucking Cassie, she actually from out here where I'm from. Like she from London out here. Yeah, I'm hearing that this shit got leaked. Because it's strategically leaked.
Sir, can you take a deep breath? I struggle with Ebonics. I'm trying to follow you. Just take your time. What'd you say?
I'm hearing that it got strategically leaked because it's like a bigger it's a bigger case. It's a bigger case coming for him, and she's like the star witness of it.
Okay.
I don't know if you privy to that. That's what I'm hearing.
I'm listening. Come on.
And I'm just waiting for it to all come down on him, and he deserves it. Like, he's been a monster for years, in my opinion.
You from the hood, sir? You hood nigga?
Yeah, I'm a hood nigga, man. I hit you up before, yo. I'm the one that hit you with the.
I don't remember, sir. I don't remember, but okay. Now,
I'm about to tell you.
Well, no, sir, hang on. Let's stay with me now. Don't mind the old shit.
All right.
You're a hood nigga. You're a hood nigga. Born and raised.
Yeah, yes, sir. Mm-hmm. I'm educated. Well, I like to say that though.
Okay. When is the last time you've been two-pieced by a bitch? Females in the hood are quick to give a nigga a two-piece, right?
I think it was 2008, 17. Mm-hmm. She stabbed me in the back.
Mm-hmm. What did you do after she two-pieced you? What'd you do?
I left the crib and she chased me down up the street. Yo, you know who it was?
No, sir. Do not say any names. Don't start snitching. Now, hang on. So you got two-pieced and you got up out the goddamn apartment, right?
Yeah, she was mental health.
Say again?
She was mental health. She was a mental case.
No, sir. She was sober. She wasn't no fucking.
Nah.
Stop the cap, sir. She two-pieced you.
Listen.
She two-pieced you. You ran. You ran.
What? Hey, Star. I hit you. Listen, Star. I hit you last. I hit you a couple.
Sir, I don't remember, and nobody gives a fuck. Let's get back to you.
Remember
in the hood getting two-piece, my nigga. We talking about Diddy, Cassie. So you got two-pieced. You got the fuck up out of Dodge, right? Because she's about that, and you didn't want to fight back.
I don't mess around.
You ain't mess around.
Yeah, because I live in Connecticut, so it's a woman's state. So like they gonna take the woman. You going to jail. So I wasn't trying to see that again.
Can I respond to what you just said? No disrespect.
There you go.
Can I respond?
Say that again?
Can I respond to what you said? No disrespect.
I'm sorry.
A real nigga don't give a fuck what state he's in. A real nigga is not gonna let a bitch two-piece him and run out the goddamn apartment.
Nah. My thing is like, yo, I never.
Thank you, sir. Good night. Nigga calling me a half awake, stumbling and fumbling. Folks, I struggle with Ebonics. I don't mind you sending in Skrilla. But please, half awake. Nigga smoking, sound like he's smoking booth. Whew. On the screen, BLK, the #1 dating app for black singles. It's one of my sponsors. the #1 dating app for black singles. And folks, I'm giving out discounts for the next 2 weeks on new sponsors. Okay. BLK with over 10.5 million downloads and counting. It's the go-to app where black love is celebrated in all forms. Free to download and easy. BLK is more than just a dating app. It's a movement, a community that gives back and uplifts its members. Please go there. Tell them I sent you. Okay. Also, I'm looking for Sid. Sid, where are you? Are you guys calling in? Sid 55 Studios, the second home of Southern Soul. They've got it crack and they've got it lit. Everybody, hold on a second. Goddamn business over bullshit. Since we're doing a late night show here, where is Sid Studios? Okay, here you go. And wasn't yesterday Haitian Flag Day? If memory serves me correctly, when was Haitian Flag Day, troll babies? There you go, youtube.com/@Sid55 Studios. Please go there and tell them I sent you. Okay. Gel tapping and he says, Star, this is high level intel leaked by an alphabet. Alphabet what, my nigga? An alphabet for the retroactive is a beast. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He's saying don't be telling niggas about getting sued for retroactive child support. Do they still do that? Well, I don't think every state can do that, right? I had a girl back when I was, well, actually, she was like in her teens, claiming to be my daughter. I curved her for like 2 years. Because in certain states, they can hit you with retroactive child support. I don't know the details by now, but just think that's a real thing. Area code 404. Good evening, late night, or good morning. 404. The Diddler.
Hi, man. Yes, the Diddler, man. Good morning, Star.
How are you, sir?
Hey, so I just want to speak on this whole Diddy thing. I'm doing well.
Okay.
So Friday when the Diddy video came out, man, found out that Diddy paid $50,000 for the video.
Right.
So
that was back in 2016, sir. I was back in 2016.
Yeah, like 2015 and 16, I want to say
16.
He did that.
16.
So I'm okay. So what I'm thinking is that the video came out through the FBI raid. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if Academics has enough money to put that up and you know what I'm saying, outbid. I don't know. Hey, maybe he having it for real. You never know. But man, yesterday on Boss Talk 101 podcast, word got out.
Hang on a second, sir, before you start trying to promote other people's podcasts. Let's go back to Academic for a second.
Okay.
Livingston Allen. He does have the money, sir.
Livingston Allen.
He does have the money.
Okay.
He's a get money nigga. I respect that about him. He's a get money nigga. Okay?
Hey, I respect it too, man.
Hey,
He don't lie.
He's one of the big three. When it comes to hang on, when it comes to this media game, he's one of the big three. And yes, he could have put that call in, shot that fucking Zell over and said, hey, this is Big Ack. I need you to drop this now. Right now. You know me. It could have been that fucking easy. CNN.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man, I respect that. But no, man, it was a call today. A dude named Ayatollah Marv, he talking about that the reason Diddy...
All right, sir, I don't know who that is, sir. Please don't say other people's names and then bring me into some possible indictments, sir. I want to hear from you, sir. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Everything else is
look, man.
Hearsay.
Hey, well, look, man, I heard some words that, Diddy even punched on her because she stole $100K worth of jewelry as well as his Rolex watch. That's what.
Where are you getting that from, sir? Where are you getting that from?
I was gonna say it, but you said don't say no names, so I don't want to say no names.
That's hearsay, sir, and that sounds like some just silly shit. But thank you, man. Thank you. Let's get him out of here. Cassie's a victim. Aren't you calling here trying to slander Cassie? Cassie, I catching bodies on lawsuits. Folks, I don't know that nigga. Hold on a second. That nigga's opinions do not reflect the views and the thoughts of Troy Terrain, PKA Star, the Star Report, any of my affiliates and or sponsors, or YouTube. And PKA stands for publicly known as, not AKA. Troy, I got your donation. Creepy Joe put out that brother love footage. Joe Biden? Hold on a second. I'm calling from the bottom. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Where's my nigga at? Nigga, where you been? Where you been, man?
Yo, you just hung up on me.
That was you?
Yeah, nigga.
Okay, listen. You gotta stop saying.
I'm sorry.
Stop saying names.
All right. Okay. Rather that than brother, right?
Okay. Well, listen. You gotta say who you are. I got your email now. Okay.
I don't be knowing, man. I don't be knowing.
Listen, I fuck with you, man. You were trying to get on the line a while back about some story, and I was trying to get the full understanding, and I couldn't.
Yeah, but now in hindsight, listen. Now in hindsight, I'm looking at it like, how am I really gonna prove this shit? Because listen, yo, listen to this, and this is real shit. Yo, Meek Mill called my boy asking about me. Right. After that shit, yo, he called my boy asking about me.
Right.
I swear, I kid you not.
I believe you. Okay, so he called your boy.
But how do I prove that? Because how do I prove it? Because now me and my ex-wife, we not speaking no more. She done try to put a restraining order. Now she done distance herself from Meek Mill. She calling him a fat, you know what I'm saying? She calling him the F word and all this shit because all the Diddy shit after the audio came out, which I believe is true. I believe that audio was real.
Okay, now hold on a second. For those who don't know, what name are you going by? Because you've sent me a couple of emails from different names.
Call me No Name. Call me No Name from New Haven.
All right, let me write this down. No Name from Gunwave in New Haven, Connecticut. Right? Right?
All right. Yeah, we go with that.
Okay, now hang on. Okay, so let's go back for a second because you
listen.
You sent a nice donation. Slow down. You sent a nice donation.
Fuck that donation.
Okay, well, hold on. Hold on. So, No Name, Meek Mill called your peeps to find out what about you. Let's go back to that for a second.
Asking about me because somehow he must have had somebody looking at my pages, like my Facebook page and Instagram, and I guess whatever I was putting up there was credible as far as what was going on with him and my ex-wife. I believe this shit, but I don't know how I can prove this shit, but I believe it.
Your ex-wife, I saw the picture. She's beautiful. She's in her early 50s. Yes, she's beautiful.
She just turned 50. She got her body done and all this shit. So
okay.
She's brand new her.
Okay. And so Meek Mill and somehow Nicki Minaj. Listen, walk me through the bullshit. You sent me literally 40 fucking emails about Nicki Minaj and the DMs. Let's go, my nigga. Let's go.
No, I know. Out the blue at that time, I got requests from. Listen, Meek Mill, Offset, Cardi B, and Nicki Minaj.
No. Before Offset and Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. You sent me screenshots. Nicki Minaj. Now Nicki never responded to you, but you were.
No, she never responded. She's on tour right now.
You sent me 40 fucking screenshots of you and Nicki Minaj who never responded. So it was just
I don't know.
Screenshots of you talking to her, but she never responded. Come on.
Yeah, she never responded to me. But she did like stuff that I was posting. Or somebody from her camp was liking stuff that I was posting.
That was a Nicki Minaj troll page. Stop it. That was a troll page.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't tech savvy. I ain't on internet, nigga.
Okay. Folks, this is my nigga No Name from Gunwave, New Haven. Give him a second. He sent in Skrilla 2 weeks ago. Okay, so come on. So where are we now? Well,
as far as that, or we talking about the Diddy thing?
Well, I want us to finish up on the story that you said to me, yo, this could break the internet. That's what you said. You sent in a nice donation. I got time, my nigga. Come on.
Yo, I actually left it alone because I didn't want it started. I didn't want to look like a clout chaser. I'm not no clout chaser. I was just upset at the time. You know what I mean? We were supposed to go to the DR. She flaked on me and she went. She ended up out there with. It was either him or somebody from the Dream Chasers came up. I think it was him. And I know one day it had to be like February 17th or the 18th when she was on the beach, and we was texting. She was texting me, trying to throw it in my face, and the nigga grabbed the phone from her and texted me some shit. And when I texted back some footage, and it must have like really made him upset and fucked up their vacation.
Okay, so we've gotten through that story because you know, listen, you sent the donation, my nigga. I wasn't trying to curve you. I just didn't understand.
Nah, I never took it that way.
Okay,
I never took it that way.
Okay, so
but now, it's like fast forward to now. It's like,
okay,
man,
fast forward.
How do I even prove it? I don't even know how to prove it.
Okay, so did you see the video of Cassie, a total victim, being violated by the diddler? Violated, my nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy. It happened in 2016, but I honestly think it was strategically leaked. It's a bigger case coming. It's a bigger case coming for him. And I'm hearing that she's a star witness. Yo, did you hear anything about the period stuff?
Yeah, but I mean, listen, we're focused on Diddy right now. You know, all that is it's kind of gross. I don't want to put that on the show. You know,
Yeah.
All that's satanic rituals.
It'll come out. It'll come out.
Satanic.
If it's true, it'll come out.
Satanic rituals. Okay.
What about your boy Act?
I think he's behind it.
How would he get the footage? Nah, I think it was the hotel people that leaked it. The hotel people leaked it, I think.
Well, they sold it to academics, allegedly. I have no proof.
For a bigger bag than 50 racks.
Yeah.
And how come? Why? Yo, this is what I want to know because I've been following Joe Budden since he started his podcast. Like I probably watch this shit more than anybody. He got the pop in his podcast. Like that's a fact. But
he's the voice of the culture. Yes, he is.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But listen,
a whole fact.
If he's listen, right, and he's a voice of the culture.
I'm listening.
Why isn't he speaking on this shit?
He's going to next week. They started talking about it, but they were recording when the story broke. And they mentioned it for 4 minutes, and then they decided to edit out that little small part to then readdress it. Follow Queen's Flip. Listen. Follow Queen's Flip on Instagram. He's all the bullshit.
I should follow Queen's Flip.
Everybody follow Queen's Flip on Instagram.
I never really was a big follower of his. I always thought he was with the fuckery, but it seems like Joe Budden civilized him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no. Flip knows how to play possum. Nobody has civilized him. He knows how to play possum.
Nah. Because if you look at him, if you look at his content before, and you see how he is today.
No name. Listen, Flip is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Follow him on the gram.
He's very intelligent.
Oh, he's highly intelligent.
No, he's highly intelligent. He's very intelligent.
Yeah. He's buying up raw land in fucking Jamaica as we speak.
Smart man.
Hey, man, we good? We finally had a chance to talk. Stay in touch, all right?
Yeah, it's a pleasure speaking to you. I'm going to keep in touch.
Salute, man. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you.
Definitely.
Okay, slow. Okay. That man spent Skrilla, folks, 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I had to take the time, you know. You spend money with this machine, goddamn. You get my full attention. Troll Babies, the Satanic Bible, 1969. Anton LaVey. Let me put it in the live chat for you. This is what Diddy and other people in the music industry subscribe to. And they wear the Jesus piece to fake out the masses. And then they talk about, yo, I walk with God. But they don't tell you their God is Satan. The Satanic Bible, 1969. Okay. I read this back in 83, either 82 or 83. A collection of essays, observations, and rituals. Okay. He's a serpent of Satan. Diddy. Okay. A few more calls and then we'll finish this up. Burr, I got your donation. Had someone on the phone to holler at you, blocked me. Sir, nobody blocked you. Send an email. Had someone to holler at me, and no thanks. That sounds like goofy niggas. Yo, somebody will holler at you. Who? I don't entertain niggas from the past. Or broke niggas or bum ass people. Just say, yo, so and so wants to holler at you. Otherwise, man, get out of here with that goofy shit, man. I appreciate the donation. Is it Charmel? Hi, Charmel. I got your donation, darling. She says you are giving me so much entertainment tonight. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate your donation. UK-ish star taxes to the legend. The Combs were getting too comfortable with Diddy back on socials and Justin releasing that song. This was timed perfectly. Sir Academics is a genius. He's got a fucking mathematician's degree from Rutgers University. Area code 213. Good evening. Are you there? Extended show. 213. Yes, no, maybe. Yeah. Give me a second.
Yeah, you can hear me.
Sir, where are you calling from?
Los Angeles.
Okay. Are you in a bathhouse? Respectfully, where are you calling from?
No, I'm on the patio. Roof on the patio.
Okay. Can you call us back another day when you can pick up the phone?
No, you don't hear me?
Let's get him out of here. Nigga out there smoking sherm stick, touching himself, calling me. Area code 630. Good evening. Are you there? Late night, early morning. 6.
Can you hear me?
30.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. Yeah. At the end of the day, first off, that's been happening. You could tell the way Shorty or Cassie was acting. That's been happening. But just to piggyback off of what you said about the marriage, he cuffed her when she was 19. He ain't take Shorty serious.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he ain't want to marry.
I heard it was 16, but I have no proof. Go ahead.
Right. Nah, yeah. I hear you. Like, come on, now that's been going on.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell, man.
Yeah.
And I fought Puff because he let it get out. You supposed to be whatever, you know what I'm saying? Teflon, Don ass, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You let that shit, you let it get out. You feel me, on some real talk. But he ain't take her serious though. He, you know what I'm saying? He looked at her like she was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he was treating her. That's why he was kicking her.
Yeah.
Like on some thorough, on some, my bad. I ain't trying to be
go
mad.
ahead. Take your time. Go ahead.
Yeah, you could tell. And like you were saying earlier, he should have cuffed her. What they say, grooming.
Yeah. It's cheaper to keep her. Bitch, you ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He molded. See, in Chicago, we say molded.
Right.
He molded her. You feel me? And they say she was into all that freak off stuff. Because that's what he taught her.
Right.
You feel me? And that's allegedly,
Right.
of course.
Right.
But
right.
I'm just talking about real world stuff, man. You know how these females be, and you know how niggas get around, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like Cassie, she just got tired of it. You feel me? Like, in my opinion,
She grew up. She grew up.
Right.
Yeah.
She found out her worth. You heard me, and it was bogus how he did that. And I ain't gonna stunt. And I go hard on the bit. I mean, you know, you feel me? But like he wilded out. He probably was coming down off something. If you keep it.
Well, now hang on a second, sir. Listen, I'm all about kicking that nigga's back in tonight. Supposedly, allegedly, he was off of that pink powder, huh? Old nigga doing powder in his 50s. Nigga, kill yourself.
See, and he got a whole bag, a crazy bag, man. He came because what Shorty said, he woke up and just wilded out on me again.
Sir, it's not funny. Stop laughing. It's not funny.
Nah,
it's not funny.
I hear you. It's not. But at the end of the day, she was used to that, and I
sadly
females that go,
sadly
and females that go through this are the only ones that can respond and put on for this, because females that get abused and all of that, like, I know it's a trigger. It's a trigger. You feel me? So they the only ones that can speak about it. All that fugazi, fugaga, BS, the fake, whatever, outrage and all that. Because people don't care about people.
Right.
But the females that really been through it, it's a trigger for them. And I ain't caping and none of that.
Stop right there. I want to champion what you just said, sir. Stop right there.
I hear you.
When you said fake outrage.
Yeah, man.
Fake outrage, you know? And that's what we're seeing. And let me just say this, and then you go ahead and land your plane. The music industry is full of demonic people.
Right.
Slithering snakes, you know? And deceptive behavior. Harlots.
Right.
Whoremongers. Heathens. And disingenuous human beings. Go and finish up.
Yeah.
Go and finish up.
I mean, I can only imagine. You feel me about what you just said? But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I mean, I can't even stun on her though, because I want to say like
You're a victim, man. You're a victim. You know.
Yeah, at the end of the day, she about is a victim, man.
Yeah.
For real, that was bogus how he just kicked her and all that. And I ain't even trying to stun on him, the black man or whatever, because he an icon. He did the vote or die. You follow me?
Oh, you remember that whole ass shit? Vote or die. Nigga, sit your goofy ass down.
He was out there on the front line though, and we believed him. You follow me, like, for real. But I ain't, man, whatever though, man. That shit, I mean, you know, be smooth though, Star. Good show.
Yes, sir. Salute. Thank you so much. Thank you.